merchant ship up top. And right now you're just kind of sailing. You're getting near the coast to Atheron, your captain, Mr. Captain Shackle over here. He was telling everybody that we're getting ready to moor to another ship, and just be ready. Nothing much is going on right now. If anyone wants to talk or anything,
is this the captain
you are
behind
not
the wheel?
there, Mira. You're not there yet.
Is this the captain behind the wheel?
That is the captain.
I would like to make my way over to him.
Go ahead.
I can't move my token.
I don't even know what my token is. I'm gonna be real.
You're not on this ship.
Okay,
You actually don't get a token.
that's fair.
That's real.
I gambled it away.
Still can't move myself.
I don't know. I'm trying to. I don't know why.
It, his token, and then there'll be a little drop down menu.
Save. Can you try now?
Should be able to
No. Can you share your screen? I can.
Yeah, I can. What? Yeah, I can.
Usually, as long as it says this token represents X character and he has access to that sheet, you should be able to.
Like that, right? I did that. Did it work?
Yep, that works.
Sick.
I will hobble my way across the ship.
Okay.
And as I approach, Captain, how long until we reach the shore?
I say about 10 minutes or so.
Oh, I probably could have told that by looking. My apologies.
That's all right.
You said we will be boarding the other ship soon?
We're going to be moored to them, correct? Yes.
Okay.
Do you know what that means?
I do not.
So basically, we're going to throw some line over to the other ship, as well as a plank, so we can access their ship and they can access ours. And we're going to be trading supplies right before we reach, because they're not going to be pulling in, so we can trade and give them useful stuff, and they can pay us for it.
I see. Give a nod and head back to where I was. Where are we coming from exactly?
Most recently, your ship is coming from Frostpeak. So the most recent addition to the ship would be this blue tiefling that is on the ship.
Got it.
Can I investigate these cannons? Is there anything cool about them, or are they just like regular old cannons, or anything like that?
You can investigate them.
Big.
For a short session. It looks like the cannons that you blew up back in your home port.
The cannons look like cannons.
Where you came from. Yeah, it looks like a cannon to you. Big dumb idiots, man.
Cool. I'll just keep checking them out, I guess.
Scratch his
chin.
Yeah, that's a weird cannon.
As y'all are, investigating cannon and hobbling about, trying not to fall because of the waves, you hear yelling from these two deckhands over here. They seem to have caught something in a net. They were just fishing, waiting to pull in. But they seem to have caught something in a net. Would y'all like to go over?
I'll make my way over there. See
Yeah, let's.
see what's going on.
Here. Oh, it's a biggin! That's all you hear from this older fella right here.
I'm gonna try and wrap around the side and peer over the side of the ship.
Yeah, I'll take a gander over.
He's struggling. This other pirate is not helping him at all.
Oh,
He's like, "You almost got it. I see the net."
I'll help him out.
You're gonna help him out. Okay. You can make a strength check for me, actually.
I'm just gonna watch for now.
Strength. You're grabbing it. You're grabbing the rope and pulling, but you're pulling him back as well. So it's not really like. He's just let go. And I got it. And then,
Can I,
Kalios, you see. Go ahead.
can I give guidance to the guy pulling it up?
You can. That'll definitely
Uh,
help.
what?
I said that would definitely help. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. I got this. He's
Just put my
pulling.
hands on his back.
Yeah, he's
We're
pulling.
doing so good right now.
The other sailor, the younger one, he says, "I see something. By God, what is that?" And as they're pulling it up, the other sailor comes and helps them to get it over the edge and pull it. And there's no fish, and it's just a black creature. As Sorrel, is that how you say your name, Mira?
Yes, that's how you say my name.
Sorrel, yeah. As Sorrel plops onto the ship.
Oh my. Can I tell if she's alive or if she's like okay?
She's. What are you doing right now, Sorrel?
I have no idea what's going on. I've been under the ocean surface for years at this point.
Mm-hmm. Are you just laying there?
Where am I?
Oh, so she's awake. Oh, I guess I'll look at her and say, you're on a ship right now. Are you okay?
I think I'm just gonna like stare off into space. It's a lot for me right now.
Yeah. You see the younger pirate. Well, pirate, I say, but the younger sailor. Sorry. He's shaken. He's never seen anything like this. He's not new, but he's newer to sea travel. He stumbles and nearly takes out Kalios on the way, but he's Captain, and he's running.
Does she look like some sort of devil to me?
Well, Sorrel, what do you look like? In your form that you
uploaded
are
a
right
new
now.
photo. I uploaded a new photo, but it's not like updated on my token.
Yeah, make the token.
Oh, did you just update it? Because I just pulled it.
Yeah.
Oh no, you didn't oh, okay, hold on. I have to make a token for this.
Do you need like the?
No, I can
PNG?
save it.
Okay.
Give me 1 second so I can make this token. I don't want to make you not like your character.
Who has the full Govey as their Roll20 username?
Is that Nathaniel?
Nathaniel.
It does.
Oh, that's me. Sorry.
Oh,
I think both of you do.
both of them.
Both of them.
Yeah, we both have our full govies.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
The
Whoa.
goats, as the kids say.
Yeah, as you little kids say.
All right. And Sorrel, what do they see?
Pretty much you see a girl with extremely long hair. It looks like it's been grown out for decades. And she has dark skin. She seems to be a satyr with horns, but something is not quite right about her. Her aura, maybe?
Were you floating under the water?
Yes, I was floating for I can't remember. A long time.
I'll look around.
Sorry.
And see, is there a doctor on the ship? Maybe somebody that could check her out.
You see this sailor also shook and kind of not really sure what he just pulled up. He was kind of hoping for treasure, but pulled up a lady, and he nudges you. He's shorter than you, sir. I think you're talking with one, and
I
like
can-
kind of points over to the tiefling over there.
I can take a look. Can I make a medicine check? See if she seems okay.
You can. What are you trying to figure out here? You trying to figure out the aura that she was talking about? You trying to figure out if she's injured by any way?
The aura, I guess. What seems off about her?
Make a investigation or religion check.
Oh, well, I'll go with religion.
Okay.
12.
You look at her and try to get a vibe. And she looks back at you, but her eyes are piercing you. You seem terrified for a second, but you've seen some stuff in your life. So you get back, but there's something about her you don't really have, like, it's on the tip of your tongue, but you can't say it. But there's something terrifying to her. I mean, just her form alone, what she looks like, it's kind of scary.
You
But
have strong eyes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How? We're on a ship right now? Where are we going?
Where are we going?
Atheron.
Atheron?
That's the whole plan. Yeah.
Can you send an image of the map in general?
I can.
I'll tell her that's that we're headed to Atheron right now. Is that anywhere near where you're from?
I haven't heard of it. Then again, I can't recall much of anything besides 7.
7.
And that's all I know, just 7. I know I was supposed to remember that.
Do you have a name?
Sorrel.
Well, I don't know much about a 7, but you might have hit your head pretty hard on the way down, and who knows what being under so long can do to you.
Maybe so.
As y'all are having this conversation, the captain says, "Everybody, get ready. The other ship's here." Just telling everyone to be prepared.
I'm gonna clutch onto the edge of the ship and
Yeah.
just in case we start getting bumpy.
And you see this other sailor not do that. What the fuck? My bad.
Fantastic!
You just got stretched.
My bad. You see the other sailor kind of head down and load up this cannon, which cannon, I don't know if you'd be interested in.
Oh, I definitely would.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You see
make
both-
sure it's
both
the good
sailors.
cannon.
Yeah.
I look back at the both of them. I'll talk to you on the other ship, and then I'll go walk over and just kind of watch it.
Yeah. And from here, we're gonna actually switch to the other ship for a second. So on this other ship, we have Rosalina. We have Mr. Greenwald himself in a fancy hat. And we have Ares. Are y'all doing anything? Any conversations?
I guess I would be telling the crew to move the lines, clear the deck, prepare to receive. Because you said that they're doing the initiating, right?
What's up?
You said that the other ship's initiating, so they're going to be shooting the lines over?
Correct.
Okay.
And
so yeah,
it's the same as real life balls. You have to catch, tie, everything.
Yeah, so I'm telling everybody, I'm kind of like bossing people on the crew, on the deck around, telling them to clear the deck.
I have no control over my token. I'm assuming this one's my token because he's green and dapper.
Yes.
I also have no control of my token.
I don't know why I gave everybody control. This is kind of dumb.
now I do.
Rosalina
Now I do.
does. Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
it.
I can control it.
You
I'm like sitting over
are-
here flipping my lucky token, my lucky coin.
Are you helping at all?
If I'm asked to.
Aries. You're POIC of this evolution.
Alright.
If you want to call people.
What's Metal's name again?
Greenwald. But you can remember
Greenwald.
this, but the nickname is Snake Eyes.
You do have.
Oh yeah. Snake Eyes, come on, help us move this line. You've been here long enough. You know the drill.
Oh, all right. Where am I going?
You just moving, just walking around, just on this side of the ship.
Yeah, and they shoot the lines over. Who's catching? Is Snake Eyes catching, or are you?
Probably catching.
You'll be catching. All right, make a dex check.
Oh, actually,
Or athletics, if you
straight
want.
Dex or
You can roll acrobatics or athletics, whichever one.
So I'm locked in there for a second when you said that.
You one hand both lines, both of them
Nice.
shoot over at the same time. You catch both of the balls, and you throw one to Snake Eyes. You catch one, you tie it.
A little heavy.
It's a regular line. You can move it.
I'm still saying it's a little heavy. It's still canon.
Yeah, probably. And yeah, you are now moored to another ship. Sorry, Mom's asking if I want a blizzard. No, thank you, Mom. Mom, I'm
Hey,
doing
baby
D&D
doc, how
right
much
now.
you want to bet that they all die right away?
Pause. What?
How much you want to bet that they all die right away before they even board the ship? How much you want to put down on that?
What?
I bet at least one falls in.
I'll take those odds.
Yeah. Just so you know, y'all are the boarding party. They are not.
Okay, reverse that.
Guys,
How much
baby
do you
doc.
want to bet that one of us falls in?
I'll bet that one of us will fall in.
It's possible. I mean, anything's possible. I'll put money on that. I'll put one gold coin on that. How you feeling?
I'll put one gold. I'll match it.
Kyle leans in. Hey, baby doc. Captain's asking for you and Snake Eyes to go talk to him.
All right. Move my way to him.
This is your captain. His name. I didn't tell you earlier. My bad. I had it. I just didn't say. It's Pain Kuiper. Captain Pain Kuiper. If you need me to spell it, I can.
Okay.
But his crewmates and people under him, like on the crew, call him PK. Captain PK. Just so.
Captain Pika.
Yeah, PK. So Greenwald, you were also called. I don't know if you want to go or just ignore him.
I'll go if he goes.
Yeah, I'm there.
Let me make sure Ares can move his bird. My bad. So yeah, the captain is talking to you two and says, "All right, y'all are going to be in charge on this extraction, we should call it. Ares, the prisoners are going to be up to you. Greenwald,
Yes, sir.
we're going to have you distract them and gather them up. Do you think you can do that?
I've done it plenty of times.
All
Who do you
right.
think I am?
How comfortable are y'all into this?
Captain, I've been with you for 20 years.
How much you want to put on it?
I like that answer. I'm going to keep my sailors here in case one of them gets frisky and tries to run over. But I think us three can handle the job. But I'm going to need one of you to get that pretty little lady off the ship and head over there.
I
Can
got
y'all
you.
do that? All right.
All right.
Up to y'all now.
Hey, Rosalina.
Howdy do. How can I help you?
Hey, you ever been to? You ever crossed the ship like this?
I don't think I have. I believe this is my first time on a ship. I don't think I've done anything like this.
Oh,
It is your first time.
you have to try it. You have to try it. It's a different feeling entirely.
Is it? Is it?
It really is. It's all right. That and there's also another reason. All right.
And what's
Dealings like this tend to go smoother with the pretty face.
Is
So we
that-
might be able to get a discount. That's why we need your help.
And me over here, I'm green. I'm not so pretty.
Yeah, and I'm just scary and big, but I think you got what it takes to get us a good deal.
And why should I help you exactly? Is there a reason why I should do this?
Just because it's a favor? Come on, you've been with us for about a month. You know we need the supplies.
Sorry, give me a second.
Why should I?
um, can I do an insight check on him? Can I?
Yeah, actually, let's do a persuasion and an insight. Higher one. Are y'all both okay with higher one wins?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm okay
Yeah.
with that.
All right.
So I'm gonna be doing an insight.
You're doing
You're
an
doing
insight. He's doing
persuasion?
persuasion.
All right, bet.
All right.
So Ethan, do you know the way contested skill checks work?
No, we're doing rollies.
Oh, rollies. Okay.
We're doing rollies. Both of y'all roll a d20.
Okay.
D20. All right.
How does it work usually,
Come
Caleb?
on.
Whoever has the
Oh, yeah,
higher
go ahead.
modifier usually wins.
Yeah, so it would have been Nathaniel, but I think rollies is more fun.
I agree.
Where's my dice at?
So just a whole D20 by itself.
Just a d20 alone, yeah. It's rollies.
Ooh.
Wait, give me a second. My screen is being retarded. It's like my roll 20 is shifted for some reason. So I don't have like the left side where all the dice is. Oh, here it is. Okay. Let me open up my fucking sheet again.
A 3?
Greenwald's is gonna roll his lucky dice just because he feels like it. Oh.
15.
You believe him. You think that he's been through enough negotiations to know what he's talking about. And he's got confidence when he's saying this too. He says, we need a pretty face like you to help us.
Then I will, whatever you need me to do, I'll help you as much as I can.
All right,
That's what we like. Cooperation.
I'll like come with me real quick, and I walk her to the edge of the ship.
Go. Wait.
These two lines are what you're gonna work on. Yeah, it's these two lines. I'll move.
So we start crossing, right, Cielo? So over here.
Right here.
Yep.
Captain's
Okay.
gonna go in the
Okay.
opposite line.
As we're walking across, I'm gonna point at this man. No.
Mhm.
Do I notice who's like around goods and like who's trading, who's actually trading? Do I see that?
You can tell that the guy on the wheel seems to be the captain, but you can assume your captain's gonna go to him.
Okay.
It seems like a captain to captain kind of thing. But these two right here that shot the lines, they seem like a part of the crew and who you would probably be dealing with. And then you have this weird blue looking guy that is just staring at everything that's going on.
Okay. Oh, as we're crossing, I'll tell Rosalina, I'll be like, you see these two gentlemen right here?
I do.
Just talk to them a little bit, see what they got.
Am I crossing too? I'm assuming I am.
Yeah.
And then where's my parrot buddy? My parrot buddy's with me. And he's like, bitch!
Do I see her at this point?
You are fascinated by cannons, brother.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Both of you can make perception checks. And Kalios, Sorel, are y'all doing anything during this? Are y'all still
No.
talking?
I think I'm just trying to catch my bearings
Lord
still
mercy, the crash
after decades under the water.
Yeah.
I'm just watching the shoreline.
He's actually praying.
No, he's looking at these cannons like, how do they shoot lines across? Like, what happened to the cannonballs? Why are the lines on fire? You're staring at the cannons, man. And Rosalina, you are trying not to fall. This is your first time, and Ares just let go of your hands. So this final step is on you. You make it.
Okay. Thank
Um,
God. Thank God I made it. God damn.
And then the captains go and talk to captains. What are y'all doing?
I'm I think maybe I overheard a cannon talking about his cannons. They go, you know how they work? There's a little guy in there that throws them crossed. That's how they work.
Are you gonna make us roll, or or do I role play?
You,
No,
however you want
no,
to. Yeah,
uh,
yeah, however you want to. As an artificer.
I may be new to this, little man, but I know that's not how they work.
Well, you never know.
But
Rosalina, make a.
I do know.
All right. Rosalina does not make shit.
That's a nice outfit you got on, though.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I have left.
Oh, sorry to hear it.
Nah, it's fine.
Muted. Fuck. Can I make like an announcement to the crew? I was like, "Come here, everyone! Come here! We need we try and trade some stuff. If you got money to spend or things to sell, we're
I'm
here."
already here, damn.
I'd see her now, though, because I'm looking at the announcement.
Oh no, yeah, both of you
Okay.
can make perception checks if you'd like. I was gonna have her do it earlier, but she.
I'm sorry. My
Oh
my
shit!
mom
Sorry.
came in. I'm sorry.
Okay, there we go. That's a fucking halfway decent roll.
Okay,
Uh,
hold on.
Rosalina, go ahead.
I'm doing it. Sorry.
Because I imagine the ship's much more crowded than just the tokens.
No, this is a small crew. There's only 3. They're used to picking up more passengers, so they leave more open. Kanan, Rosalina, you don't recognize any voices or anything. You're just kind of trying to focus on talking, flirting with some pirate crew people. You don't really. Yeah, but Kanan,
Yeah.
standing in front of you is a purple tiefling.
Yeah. And on a 14, do I see the earring or just a tiefling?
You see the tiefling with her hair, and she's looking away from you, so her hair is mainly covering her.
Okay. I'll go walk up to her and kind of like touch her on the back since I'm not exactly sure. I'll be like, Rosie?
I'll turn around. I'll say, Ken?
What are you... I thought you were with Dad.
I was with him, but I ended up just going on by myself. I started to go explore by myself. What are you doing here? I thought you were with Mom.
We'll just say I had to skip town. I had to leave where I was. Mom's doing good though. Where are you going? What are you doing here?
I'm really trying to figure it out right now. I don't know, honestly. I just started to leave. I left Dad, and I'm just trying to survive on my own right now. I'm trying to figure out some stuff. I I don't know. I
So
don't know what I
you joined a ship crew? I mean, I never really took you as the kind of girl to do that.
No, it wasn't my forte, but they were really nice. They were really open to talking to me, so I said yes. I've always been really open to talk to people, so I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
kind of regretting it
maybe.
now.
Yeah, I can see that. So what are you doing with these guys? Are you actually just a trader or?
No, God no. I talked to a nice gentleman over there. He said that I should have done this, and then I did it. Um, I'm really scared. I don't know what's really going on. I just
You're
smiled and
scared?
waved, really. No, I wouldn't say I'm scared. I wouldn't say I'm scared. I'm just really nervous right now because I don't know what's happening. This
Are
has
y-
never really happened. This is my first time on a ship. I'm really nervous.
are y'all about to rob this ship?
I I
Can I interject real quick?
Yeah.
Can I like put my hand on Rosalind's shoulder? Like, yeah, right, you kind of blabbering there. You're scaring away the customers,
And you are?
gentlemen. I pull up my hand, and I'm like, I'm Aries. What's your name?
I'll take his hand. I'll say Kanan. I'll say, not to be rude, Aries, but this was a two-person conversation.
Yeah, but you're getting away with my money. I need her to sell stuff for me. Respectfully, of course. And I could see you're making her flustered.
Well,
I would like to know why.
her being my sister and all, I imagine that's more my business than yours.
Now tell me, how was I supposed to know that, smartass?
I mean, if you had a good working pair of eyes, you'd probably be able to tell, but probably was in short supply on that ship.
At this time, you hear the captain that just crossed, Captain PK, for those who were on the ship. Everybody gather up! Let's get to selling! As both captains make their way down, and I'm assuming by this time, Kalios, Sorel, y'all would kind of join, see what's going on.
Yeah.
Before that, do any of them seem to be looking at me or us?
Ares would have looked at
I
you.
would have like
Yeah.
looked around, scanned the shit, called everybody over.
Whenever I don't think anybody's looking at me, I'm gonna take my handkerchief from my pocket
Mhm.
and place it on the ground of the ship. I'm just gonna check if I have anything that I'm looking to sell.
I'm gonna grab like a burlap bag nearby and just like put it on because I
Are
don't
you
want to be
naked?
like. They pulled me up after decades under the
Yeah.
sea. No cloth is gonna hold up down
Yep.
there.
She is
Oh
naked.
shit!
No
If
one knows.
that's the case,
Yeah.
fuck, I did not know
No.
that.
No, go. If
Was
you
it
would have
make a
looked,
perception check? If I would have
You can-
like,
yeah.
but
yeah, go ahead.
Too much hair.
Interesting.
I am still a
She's furry,
fucking
but-
paladin. So I got morals.
Yeah, she is furry from the waist down. But yeah, you
feel
see
like-
a naked black dark shadow woman. Is that your
Which one
second
is
natural
it?
20?
It is.
He's
But yeah,
twice and got 2 nat 20s.
What the fuck?
I think Greenwald would have noticed but not been phased by it because I'm sure nudity is probably common where he's from.
yeah.
I'm like, do you want to dress like that? I point at you.
I have no money to buy clothes from you.
Oh, nonsense. Consider it like a small little favor, a little debt, maybe. I'll call in later. And I pull off I'll say I have like a,
You have a
like a
change of
blanket or
clothes.
something.
You
or
have
like
a change of clothes. You can throw her. I mean, you're bigger than her, so like a shirt and
Yeah, I have like a shirt or something. I'll like, hey, and I hand it over to her.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I'll be sure to repay you.
I
Greenwald
just
just
like,
smacks his head
nod,
like,
I'm like,
oh, I didn't even notice.
But yeah, and I'm assuming y'all are gathering up with the rest, Kalios and Sorel.
Welcome, man.
Yes.
At this time, Ares, you hear, Ares, my boy, you're doing well. Let's get this job finished. And you see him take the captain inside, and they both disappear. They go inside the
okay.
ship.
Kanan's a very like paranoid guy. Am I
Mhm.
getting any sketchy vibes from like Ares or their captain or Greenwald?
Make an insight check. Because remember, your captain said
No.
that. Yeah, I mean, your captain said that they're going to be boarding. We're going to be trading supplies because that ship's not
Yeah. that
going
makes
into
sense.
port. Yeah.
I take a step back with my
Mhm.
bird, and I motion to. I'm sorry, I'm bad with names.
Greenwald,
Greenwald?
or Snake Eyes, whichever.
Snake Eyes. I motion to Snake Eyes, like a little hand signal because I would have told him what we're doing.
Mm.
To
Yeah,
take a
he
step
knows.
back. hmm So
Do
Alright.
do I any of us see the hand signal?
Make a perception check. Anybody that is willing.
I'll do it too. See if I know.
24.
You do. You also notice them start to flank you.
I'm gonna back up a little bit.
Cannon, you don't see the hand signal, but you notice Greenwald sneak behind you like a little goblin and get on the opposite side of Ares, which to you think tactically, so you would notice something.
Yeah, I'll kind of like tug at Rosalina's like was she wearing like long sleeves like in the picture?
Yeah, she's wearing some long sleeves. She has like a dress and stuff on, but
Yeah.
the dress is like long sleeves, so yeah, she would notice.
I'll kind of tug her a little bit. I'd be like, sorry to bother you on the job, but let's back up a little bit, see how it plays out, and then I'll back up. Whether she
Yeah.
comes with me or not, it's up to her. But
No, that's fine. They just talked to me and I just followed through. I'm sorry.
And at this time, you see a second um, person come aboard from the other ship, and he notices that everyone's starting to spread. And he looks at Ares, puts a little eyebrow up, and says, "You were always shit at your job," and pulls out a rope and lassos the two sailors together right here, and they are now tied.
oh, what the fuck?
Ares,
I
what do you do?
would.
Greenwald.
Hold on. Ares, what are you gonna do?
Not much
I
time.
guess I would. I know. Fuck. I also. I grab a net, throw it. I'm
Okay.
going for these two.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics check, Rosalina and Cannon.
Give me something.
Okay. Rosalina, scared, not really knowing what's happening, stumbles, trying to back up the stairs, and falls right next to this pirate. In Cannon, you are now grappled by a net.
Okay.
That is attached to Ares. You have like the rest of it. Greenwald.
The
Before you go, Greenwald, did you want to do anything?
We'll just kind of like get a little bit closer and just keep an eye out for Ares for what he wants, because I'm still relatively new to all this too.
Yeah, well, you would have known the plan to try to
Like,
capture
You know
everybody.
something's.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know.
and you would have rope and stuff, and there are two people free.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
just
I'll
watching the goblin.
I'll do a little roping. What do I get to roll again?
You're gonna try to rope both of them. Do a little lassoing action.
Sure.
Does this count as being attacked?
I was gonna say, yeah. Does he make like a roll?
It's
Like,
it's more
is
like
it-
a saving throw. It's more like a saving throw because it's a
I just
broad
have-
range.
I just have an ability that specifies when you are attacked by a creature within 30 feet of you that you can see.
It's more of like a saving throw because he's trying to lasso you, so it's not hitting your AC. It's more like a broad rope trying to swing around you. I will say, Greenwald, you're probably not as skilled as the other pirate, so you can only target one.
Okay.
Go ahead.
He literally is just gonna flip a coin on who he rolls. So can I just roll a? Is that not a D2?
High or low check. You can do high or low check.
Okay. High.
High. High will be Kalios. Sorrel will be low. Low.
Okay.
Sorrel. Sorrel, make
sorry.
a. Go ahead.
What am I rolling? What?
You're gonna
I
roll
spaced
a
out for a second.
acrobatics check. It's okay.
Okay. D20.
Yeah. Acrobatics check.
Let's see.
If you go to you can roll it on your character sheet.
My character sheet, and then I click.
Acrobatics. It'll be below where it says saving throws. On the left side.
Now, Ares, stuff seems like they're not wanting to get tied up.
What?
Seems like there may be a battle.
So you see on the left side mirror where it has all your stats?
No, I see.
Do you have any talk?
Oh, core. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
I know that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna for the other thing. Sorry.
You just miss, so you are grappled.
Okay.
Even though I'm grappled, I can still reach for stuff. I'm gonna pull
Mhm.
the thing out of my coat. I'm gonna point it at the guy above Rosalina. I say, "Y'all take one more fucking step, I'll blow his fucking brains out."
Make an intimidation check.
No advantage. They don't even know what it is.
You know advantage, yeah, for sure. You get advantage. I'll give you that. This guy has never seen this before. It looks like. Well, tell him what it looks like as he trembles and drops the rope.
Yeah. So y'all see, Kanan kind of like getting a little constricted by this large like net. Reaches into his pocket, like into this deep compartment, pulls out this large silver metallic looking item that I mean y'all have never really seen before. With these like 6 little holes with these kind of golden little kind of like things in it. I mean they're bullets out of game. And as I pointed at him, you see this little like hammer at the bat gets cocked back as I'm pointing it straight at this dude's head.
Yeah, he is terrified, and instead of stumbling, he's actually just gonna run because he can make an assumption that it's like a hand crossbow, but more powerful because he knows what cannons are.
Yeah.
And he's gonna run, and he's gonna make a dexterity check. He succeeds, and he's gonna make it.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Ah.
Yeah, and he's gonna run across the ship. But as Kenan, I'm assuming you're aiming at him, making sure he runs.
Yeah.
You see this weird-looking fellow, druid of sort, start lighting fires on the other ship, which is confusing you because they are pirates. You can make the assumption. Why are they lighting their own ship on fire?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Then,
I'm
Ares?
assuming me and Ares look at each other with
shout-
a knowing glance.
Yeah, with a knowing glance, I shout off to the captain, like, "Captain, it's going south. We need to get back to the ship. It's burning."
Yeah, and anything before he comes out. Greenwald, Sorrel, Kalios. Anybody do anything while he's yelling this and you see a fire? You have a second to think.
I just kind of look at everyone and just kind of wink at him. It's like,
You wink. Sorrel, you
Yeah,
get
like-
a wink by a goblin that just captured you.
it's not like a flirty wink. It's just more like a see what happens wink.
I am going to. Am I still grappled?
You are. There's a heavy net on top of you.
I'm gonna try and get out of that.
Okay, make
I
a.
Can I give guidance to that? Try and
You
help.
can, yeah. Are you gonna do the help action? Or you can-
Yeah, that's probably a better idea.
Okay, so you can make a strength or athletics check to try to.
help gets this fucking shit off of me.
Oh, all right. I'm so sorry. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
you can as well, Caleb,
This
with the help
is so
action.
I'll help him. I'll help him real quick.
Athletics or strength.
Oof.
Neither
Let's
are
see.
great.
Let me see if I
With
can help.
advantage because of help, or
Yes, so you can roll again, Mira, but it doesn't matter because a 14 was okay. No, a 14. Both of you get out, and as you're holding on, you're just about to get out. You're still holding on to the net. The captain comes and is yelling at Ares. What happened? What's going on?
They put up too much of a fight, and then the fire started. I don't know how it started. We need to calm down, sir. I'll come
Blame
in
on
here.
him. Oh, God, this is the last time I'm fucking trusting you with something. And he is running across the ship.
I am running as well, and then I cut the line.
I
Cutting
cut
the
the
line.
line as
All right, make an attack roll, both of them.
Oh fuck! My bad. Did not mean to have advantage on. I don't know why that was on.
Is it toggle or is it always on? Do I have to?
oh,
Um,
Doesn't fucking matter.
you miss,
Cannonball.
Greenwald, you hit. That line falls.
Baby Doc, what the helmet?
Yeah, Baby Doc misses, strikes, gets his axe kind of stuck in the wood. Rosalina, you're right there. You're kind of seeing what's happening after
When
helping.
I look back at her and I just like tell her, I said, remember. Oh, fuck. Now I can remember. I was like, fuck. Like, what did I say? Shit! Never mind. I already know what I'm going to say there. It doesn't make sense.
Well, you hear Ares say shit. What do you do?
Um, I'm trying to think.
What would Rosalina do?
I'm trying to think. I don't want to attack them, but I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to figure it out because I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to mess anything up.
What if you don't want to do anything? You can go back to your brother. That's okay. I'm just saying you're the closest one.
Do they have sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh, I was gonna ask, do they have any like of the barrels of powder near the cannons?
They
Like, on
do.
the ship?
So
Can I try to
yes,
shoot one?
you can. The cannonballs are right next to a gunpowder barrel. The fire is started up here. These other two fires in the back don't exist. That was just the map. This fire and this fire don't exist. It's just this one right here by the hatch. That's the real one.
We were 10 minutes from shore at the start of this. How close are we now?
So you were moored together, so both ships slowed down.
Okay.
But you're about 5 minutes from the cove to where you would pull into the port.
Alrighty.
So you're about 5 minutes traveled, about a nautical mile maybe.
Oh,
Nice.
You shoot cannon, and a giant explosion. Ares, you look across. Kyle is flung, as well as this pirate. They are flung backwards. Kyle's knocked out. Yes, you see this.
Fuck.
And the ship is now a lot on fire.
God damn it.
Okay.
How far
Can
is
I add
Siege?
more to the
He's-
chaos just real quick? Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead. So sorry.
There's
Where's
still
Kyle?
Kyle's right here. He flung this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is still lined as well as like a way to cross. There's one more, but there's now a big fire on the ship.
Oh, God. Or like,
Kalios, feel free to jump in if you'd like.
if there's still a way across, and I'm going to run across real quick, and as I'm running across, I'm going to tell them, don't fucking kill me! And
Make a acrobatics check or athletics, depending. You're sprinting across a wood while you're it's unwrapped, Nathaniel, and you're sprinting
know.
across.
I know,
Make
I
an
know.
athletics or acrobatics.
Can I do this at advantage? Because I've been doing this for years. This is like, we've also just like attacked people before like this.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Alright.
Kalios, you see this druid figure who started the fires knocked out, and Ares sprinting to them.
Okay.
I made it.
I'll holster my weapon like immediately. I've done what I'm gonna do.
Does the fire seem magic in nature? Or like
Nope.
it was... No? Okay. And are these two other lines still attached?
No, it's just these two front ones, but one of them was cut, and the second one that Ares just ran across is not cut.
I'm gonna cut the other one.
While Ares is on the other side.
Yeah, so he can't cross back over.
Okay.
can I
Ares,
like, wait, you might want to rethink this. This is not what you think it is.
you can try. Is that your argument to Kalios?
Mm-hmm.
Seems to me you just tried to rob our ship.
It seems that way, but things always seem different, don't they?
Can I
am not...
butt in the conversation? Sorry, go ahead. I'm so sorry.
You go first. Go.
No, you're good. Go ahead. You're already talking. It's okay.
I'm not known to trust your kind.
I
What
mean, that's fair.
really
I
is
mean, I'm
this?
not really a pirate. I just kind of showed up, kind of hung around.
Can I insight that?
Yeah, it'll be contested between his persuasion or deception,
Alrighty.
Mr. Greenwald. No advantage on either side.
Who left?
Jupiter. You're persuaded, Kalios.
So if you're not a pirate, why do you want to cross back to their ship?
Because he probably wants to get his friend. Because we're doing something a little naughty.
Ares,
Was this enough time for me to grab my
This-
friend and start making my way back?
you are carrying a limp body across. If you sprint, you will have disadvantage to cross. But if you walk, it will give people time to do things.
What's my throwing distance?
Let me look at your character sheet.
Because I have an 18 strength.
You can throw about 10 feet. So if you're around halfway, you could throw the body.
Damn.
But you have to walk half across. Kyle's not a small fella.
I know.
I didn't even know Kyle was a fella. I couldn't tell.
Fellas,
I guess I'm
non-binary.
carrying Kyle, right? Yeah, I'll just carry him and then I'm walking across.
Carefully
I
walking?
just, yes, carefully walking.
Okay. Make a acrobatics or athletics check.
Oh my god.
And the rest of the people. Sorrel, if you'd like to come closer, you're more than welcome to.
Fuck! I need to turn it off!
Turn it off. The rest of the people see
It's still good.
Ares carrying a body across. He made it halfway. Does anybody do anything before he throws?
I'm gonna get ready to catch her.
You're going to get ready to catch them. Kyle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stand nearby too, just in case.
Now, Nathaniel, you're going to make a strength check to try to throw. And as this is happening, everybody else besides Ares is going to notice a pirate coming and getting ready to swing and cut the rope while they're on it.
I'm gonna say, watch out!
I give him some gang signs to tell him to watch out.
I guess I look back, I see what's about to happen. So I'm gonna throw Kyle.
Make a strength check.
I'm gonna reach out and do my best to catch.
Okay.
20.
Damn, Nathaniel, what are you on? This fucking.
No cap, dude. What the fuck?
Edwards.
Y'all see Ares, a half-orc man, throw a limp body across a plank directly at Sorrel, someone who just awoken, still half naked with just a shirt on, not really knowing her environment, but her want to help reach
Alright.
out and
I said I would
make
repay a debt, so.
You did, and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay.
The saving throws are in the top left next to yours. So you just click the. There you go.
I know.
Hey!
My computer just takes a little bit to load my character sheet.
You catch the body, and the momentum takes you backwards, but for some reason you feel rejuvenated seeing the sun again, and you put one foot back and you balance yourself and you catch Kyle. And you look across, and that pirate swings down.
As he's going to cut the rope, can I try and cast Sacred Flame on him?
You can.
He needs to make a dexterity save or take 4 radiant damage.
I can do that. Ah! They pass with a natural 17. Plus 3.
Tried.
Yeah, and Ares, you are now a little further, about 5 feet away.
I have like
And
a hand crossbow, right? Can I like try to just deck him in the leg or something? It doesn't matter where, but just anywhere.
he swings down, and the line is cut. Ares, still with his momentum forward, has about 2 feet into the edge. Is anybody doing anything before he makes a saving throw? Dexterity or strength to try to push yourself forward with that last bit of tension in the line. So
I'm assuming I can't do anything because I already.
you're still holding Kyle.
Yeah.
Could I try and help him up? I don't know if it's going to do much, but
Are you going to try to reach out and grab his hand?
yeah.
Greenwald is right there, so you could do as well.
Yeah, we can both help him out here.
Yep. So either one of you make a dexterity saving throw with advantage, or y'all can both roll dex saves.
Dude, this is episode 1 of Hunter x Hunter.
Oh,
Hey, don't say what his inspo was. That's rule number 1. You're gonna ruin it.
Oh, I don't mean the inspo. I mean the specific situation of 2 people reaching out to grab one person off a boat.
Did you say dexterity saving throw?
One of you can make it with advantage, or both of you can make one
Now we
alone.
start hearing about Chimera.
he's
and-
your friend. Go ahead. Do it with advantage.
Dex is crazy, so
Smart, make the rogue do it. You reach out, your hand is right there. Nathaniel,
Mhm.
make a dexterity or a strength saving throw with advantage because he is helping you. He added an extra little bit of reach.
That one. My bad.
22.
Why you putting on my downfall right now? Why you putting
Right
on my
before-
downfall?
Right before the line snaps, something inside of Ares gives him a little tingly feeling, a warning, almost like a Peter tingle, to help him jump and grab Greenwald. And Snake Eyes and Baby Doc are holding each other while
fucking
Ares
heavy, man.
is hung across the side with one elbow on the ship.
Hey, help! He's heavy. He's a lot heavier than he looks, and he looks pretty heavy.
I'm trying.
Like, I'm trying to pull myself up onto the
Yeah,
ship.
with all 3 of you, you
Yeah,
can. You
yeah.
can
I have very
get
little
onto the
muscle
ship.
mass. I'm down.
I'm like laying on the back. And I'm like, what the fuck? I get up and I shout over. Where's the captain at? Is he?
Yeah,
here
he
or-
is on the middle of the ship trying to fucking douse everything.
Okay,
he's-
I look
he's
at
like,
shout
Baby
out.
Doc,
Ship
looks like
missing,
we're
though,
free.
'cause there's a big.
Oh,
fire
everything
there.
is on fire. Yeah, this front part right here is missing. Like the ship is going down with the next 10 minutes.
Looks like we're free, Baby Doc. You more specifically. I just kind of showed up.
Yeah, I shout over and I look at the captain. I said, "You better not die, you bastard! I still want to kill you with my own hands."
Yeah, he looks over, frightened. His ship, his pride, is going down, and he hears this, and he looks over to you, and he grins, and he says, "I took you once. Next time, I'm not going to take you alive."
Hmm.
And
This
Yeah.
guy.
both ships disappear. They
Aiden's definitely got a little
kinda-
smile after seeing what his gun did. He's definitely got a little.
Oh,
green
for
on
sure.
his
This
face.
is one of the first times you've used it,
Yeah, in a while.
besides the last time. Yeah.
I'll
And-
use lay on hands on Kyle.
Okay.
Cow.
Kyle comes back. Did we do it, Baby Doc? Did we do it?
We're free.
I'm gonna ask Ares if he's okay.
I guess I'll look over at her and I'm like, "Yeah, just scared, you know. Drowning is a terrible way to go."
Trust me, I know that better than anyone.
Mm.
Mid conversation, you see Sorrel pass out, fall onto the ground.
Oh, can I try to
I
catch him?
think she's all right.
You can. You catch her. You're standing right next to her. Mid conversation, you catch her. Yeah, the fent fold. Yeah. And
It's
Sorrel,
water.
you are transported to the abyss. But this time,
Damn.
it's not water. It's just darkness. It feels familiar. It feels comforting. Like the womb when you were born. It's comforting and you feel safe for some reason. And you hear the voice again. One you haven't heard for you don't know how long. You hear. My child of creation. The veil trembles. The sentinel stirs. His slumber ending. He was not meant to be forgotten, nor were you meant to walk alone. Seek the one built of steel and memory. The warforged who knows not yet what she guards. Seek the one of scales and fate. The sorcerer bound by blood and past. They walk the path, whether they know it or not. Their threads tangle with yours, with his. 7 pieces. But first, the one who sleeps. Find him before the shadow does. Find him before the past becomes the future. 7. And then there's nothing again. Just the void. And you wake up in Ares' arms.
Hey, I'm like slapping her cheek, like, hey, you alright?
That was
I'm
sad.
awake.
She's baby duck. Baby duck. You don't know your own strength. You don't know your strength, baby duck.
Yeah. When do you feel
I can like knock
bludgeoning
my
damage?
teeth out.
It's like Mark
Bludgeoning.
Why
Like,
did you make
get the
me
silver
do this?
bullet!
You were fighting so that...
I loved you.
Thank.
In my sleep, could I have been like talking in my sleep, like everything that I was hearing, so they could hear it too, or is it like?
Roll a D100.
Damn. That's crazy.
Out of
Ooh.
character.
I believe,
That was
Mira. I
very cool.
believe, bro.
I wrote half of it down.
That big.
They hear. They only hear one thing. They hear you say, the veil trembles. And
Okay.
then nothing else.
Okay.
Do you want me to send it to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do definitely. The last thing you said, I'll say to them, like, I have to find the one who sleeps before the past becomes the future.
Is
Although
that
obviously
religious
that's
in any
very-
way?
Yeah.
Make a religion check.
Could I roll as well?
Anyone who wants, yeah. Anyone.
Yeah, sure.
Damn it, I really need to turn this shit off. What the fuck.
Or you can roll a history check.
Doesn't matter.
Rosalina can roll it with advantage.
God.
A history check, not religion.
Oh, I thought you said religion.
I said or history, my bad. I said it a little late. If you want to re-roll, you can, of course.
You gonna let me
Do I
take
do-
it higher if I reroll?
Yeah, I'll let you take the higher. That's fine.
Oh.
Where the fuck did the chat go?
But I'm looking at it. You rolled an 18.
I know, but like it got sent off to the side. I don't want that.
God damn.
Um,
Oh.
okay. Go
You
ahead.
said you need to find a person who sleeps before the future becomes the past?
Correct.
Sorry, okay. Taking notes.
Yeah, I sent it to Mira so she can send it to whoever, of course.
Okay.
Or I can send it in general if y'all want. Does everybody want that?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Yes,
Uh,
please.
No, Mira can do it because it's her message. Actually, yeah. If she wants to keep it secret, she can.
That's fair.
You want me to
Yeah.
do
Does
it?
anyone
Yes.
ask me?
Before
We're more
this,
worried about
hold on,
screen
yeah.
roll, just-
Before this, let's do the rolls. Kalios and just Kalios. You get the same sense that you got when you looked at her the first time. That there's something dark about her that reminds you. I mean, she mentioned. Give me 1 second.
How do you only get something? I got higher than you. That's crazy.
It's
That's
because
all
I
right.
worship the Lord. Maybe if you spent your life dedicated to prayer instead of making firearms, you know a thing or
Hell
two.
no. You must not be
Wait,
American.
Hey,
who's
mom's
that? Is
saying
that
hi.
mom?
Mom.
Is that mom?
Oh, it's the puppy.
Hi, Ethan's mom.
Hello.
Hi, mom.
Marky Moo,
Hello.
Aster Blaster.
Hello.
Aster
Blaster.
Well, tell her we said hello.
Hello, future
Just saying hi. We're all
aunt-in-law.
saying hi.
Hi, Mira.
She just said hi to
Hang
me.
on,
That's
Kayla.
crazy.
What about the rest of us?
Got me!
I'm right here.
I haven't got you.
That,
And hello, hi, strange guy. I don't know.
Strange.
Love you too, mean it. Love you long time.
thank you.
Um,
Okay. Thank you. Love you. Yes, ma'am.
Your mom's very nice.
My bad, guys.
No
All
worries.
good.
Sonic.
Huge.
Yum yum.
Where was? Oh,
You
you get something else as well, Kanan. You piece of shit. But the religion check. Oh, Kanan. I'll take. You said take the higher, right? So religion, you get it as well. Kanan and Kalios, y'all both feel something dark, something familiar, but not. It reminds you of your heritage, but a different feeling. And Rosalina, you remember your favorite book and something about slumber. That's what you remember. Ares, you don't know. You're like, what is she talking about? What?
The fuck is that?
What the fuck
Greenwald
is
just
it?
says, I've
Yeah,
heard a
Greenwald
lot
shooting
of
dice in the
strange
corner.
things in my day. I've heard a lot of strange things in my day, but that one, this is pretty up there. Makes no sense.
And now, any conversations?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to them. Mainly
ahead.
just like dead eyeing Ares, and tell him you got a little bit of explaining to do.
I like to get up and punch him in the face.
Okay.
Like not like hard, of course, but like I come up to him, boom.
As the
almost
pirate
killed
who
What
as the
for?
pirate who just put him in a net to try to take over his
Actually,
ship,
never mind.
you're gonna punch him.
Time out. You're right.
Remember, he has a gun.
Let's
You're right.
be real as your character. Let's be Ares, not Nathaniel. You stand
There
up.
it is. I stand
You're
up. I
face
walk
to
up
face.
to him, and I said, "You almost killed Kyle, you son of a bitch."
You're lucky I didn't kill you along with him.
I always get big chest. He's like, "What do you mean by that?"
I don't care about your buddy Kyle, but as far as I'm concerned, you put my sister in danger, and that's something I'd usually do a lot worse for, but given how it doesn't seem
You're
like you
still-
like him, I'm willing to let it slide.
BDB, let's
just
calm
did
down.
what we
Let's just
wanted to
explain
do.
let's explain what we're here for and why we did this.
If they were just
Because
good little fucking, if you were just a good little boy and just did what we said, we would have been done and over with.
They
No one
had
would've
no
got
clue
hurt.
we were gonna. They had no clue that things were gonna get silly.
Yeah, I know.
So why don't we explain to them why things got silly? I mean, the people we
Okay.
don't like, they're all over there now burning and dying and sinking. So, we don't really have to
guess
worry about
so.
that anymore.
Oh, like Aries he wears a scarf, right? And he like pulls it down, and you can see a brand on his neck right here of it's like a skull with one crossbone, and then like a talon, like a not like a talon, like a tentacle right? Like an octopus tentacle making up the other cross for the belt, right? And he pulls it down and shows him. He's like, "I'm a pirate. We were here to.
No.
We were here for. We were here. We were supposed to take y'all captive, and we were going to sell y'all, but I couldn't bring myself to do it because he wanted to. Couldn't bring myself to do this no more.
There's how you couldn't bring yourself to do it, but you've done it plenty of times. Just couldn't do it no more.
Couldn't do it no more. It got hard. I never got close to the cargo before. And then I look over at Rosalina and I was like, she reminded me what it was to be a good person.
You're muted.
And am I muted?
No,
I'm-
you're good.
Oh.
No, Sayla was.
I was
Sayla was
muted.
gonna say something. She was like,
I wasn't close to the mic. My bad. I was like, anyways, so I look at Aries and I'm like, so you were just using me for your thing?
I wouldn't say using. I'd say more like rescuing all of us and freeing us from that douchebag back there.
I don't think that it seemed like that though. It seemed like y'all were using me to help y'all with y'all's stuff whenever I was more
Well, trust me,
welcome to
you do
it.
not want to stick with that guy any longer. He's a pretty bad fella.
But I'm still hurt by that. I don't know what to really believe now. I'm sorry.
make an
but
insight
I
check,
just don't-
Rosalina. You can insight
Think of
either
it this
one.
way. Think of it this way. At least you're on this ship and not the other one right now, because things are pretty bad over there right now.
I'll insight Aries.
Aries.
Mhm.
I'm not going to challenge it. I'll let her see me.
And he looks like he's not gonna challenge it, so I'm gonna give you what you see. He looks like he is putting a facade on right now, and not that he's lying, but to stay strong, because this is the first time in you don't know how long that he's free, and it seemed like he genuinely wanted to save you.
Okay. Then I'll look at Aries and I'll say, I don't know what kind of past you have, and I'm sorry for whatever you've had to done. I wish that you were more truthful, but I understand why you weren't able to, and I understand what you did. I understand.
Do you know what would have happened to you if you knew the truth before the plan was to commence?
I don't.
You would have been sold off immediately, or you would have been forced to be part of the crew like I was, beaten every day until you lost your will to live. It was better for you, trust me, to play your little part.
I'm sorry for what you have to go through.
No, I'm not here for pity. I'm just here to try to get my freedom back. But no, I am truly sorry to everyone here. I did not mean to. Like, Aries is swallowing his pride, right? Because, like, he could tell that Rosalina, like, saw straight through his facade. He's like, yes, I'm a pirate, but it was not my choice. I saw this as an opportunity to escape, and I took it. I had to play my part in his act to even get here. And I kind of, like, take my axe off, and I was like, set it off to the side, and I open up my hands. I'm like, trust me when I say I come here as a friend.
You hear, everybody, get ready. We're pulling into port. If you're not useful, the fuck out the way. This is coming from the older sailor.
Where's the captain of this ship at?
That is the captain.
That
You
is the
wouldn't know,
captain?
but the rest of the people know him as Captain Shackle.
Can I ask somebody, like, who's the captain here?
Who answers?
I will.
Yeah, we'll both point him out.
You
Okay,
are.
I'll walk over.
You are the captain now.
I walk over to them. I walk over to him and I'm like, "Morning, sir. I'm Aries. That's Kyle. That's Snakes. We are we jumped ship. I'm sure you know what we came here to do, but we didn't want to live that life anymore. Well, they never lived that life. I have. I was just freeing them from what they could have been. So
So you're looking for a job?
I kind of am in the need for one. Yeah, I'm in the market for one now.
Well, I'm not gonna take someone who just jumped ship. How can I trust you? No! Look, my men here, right here to the left, Shane, he could have killed you easily. But knowing PK, I've worked with him before. He's a piece of shit, alright? Knowing him, I knew something was gonna go down. But you and your little group there stopped it, set fire to his ship, blew him up with a hand cannon? Look, I'm just getting paid to transport here. Okay? You're lucky I don't make you walk the plank. Alright? So we're going to pull in here. You're going to work the lines because you know what you're doing. Alright? And then you're going to get off my ship. Okay?
Fair enough.
Alrighty.
I kind of watched the exchange happen where I'm at as he walks back down. I was like, ooh, tough break, bud.
Yeah, I think I need to be on land a little bit, anyways. I'm tired of the sea.
Yeah, I mean, I've only been out here, like 6 months, but man, I'm sick of it. I'm turning green.
I want you to know my parrot doesn't sound like, bitch.
Oh my god.
Bitch.
That's all he knows right now. Yeah. Any last conversations before we pull into port?
No, I'm gonna sit down on a crate and process everything that happened.
I do want to Sorrel? Is that your name? I'm sorry, Mira. Did I say wrong?
Yeah. No, you're right.
Can I talk to you real quick, if that's okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to her. I'm gonna just tap her on the shoulder real quick, little tap tap tap.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to go up to her and say, "Are you okay? I know that you passed out for a little bit, but I just want to make sure that you're doing okay."
A lot has happened today, but to be honest, the only thing on my mind right now is getting away from the ocean and back onto land. It's been a long time.
This is my first time on the ocean, so I'm not really the biggest fan of it, so I completely understand. But can I ask you a quick question real quick, if that's okay? If you don't have like that kind of mind state, I understand.
And I'll do whatever I can to help. What can I? Is there any answers to your questions that I can give?
I was just wondering. I know you were, whenever you were passed out, you're mumbling something, and it seemed just a little bit familiar. I have I have a book. Sorry. I have a book. It's one of my favorite books since I was a kid, and it seemed very similar to what you said as you're mumbling. Do you know where you got that from exactly?
While I was adrift, the only thing that echoed through my mind was a voice, and I don't know where the voice is from, but it tells me things like what it told me when I passed out. I wish I could tell you more, but that's all I really know.
No, I completely understand, and I appreciate you just talking to me right now. It just seemed really similar, so I was just curious, but I don't even think I've introduced myself. My name is Rosalina. What's your name? If that's okay.
It's nice to meet you. My name is Sorrel. I noticed you and the other teachers over there look pretty similar. Are you guys related?
Yes, that's my older brother. I haven't haven't seen him in a while, so I was kind of shocked to see him here. But I'm really glad to see him. This is my first time traveling by myself, so I don't know what's really going on.
Wait, so you mean to say you just happened to have run into your brother again on your first time traveling?
I mean, yeah.
It
So,
seems like that couldn't be a coincidence.
make a perception check on Rosalina.
Also, even though Greenwald can't hear this, his ears perk up because he hears about the odds and chance.
The odds, you said.
Yeah.
You said
Please
perception.
stop coming on the ship. Please.
Take that, Aries.
Oh, okay.
What's off?
I don't know a thing.
Make another perception check or insight. Actually, give me an insight check. You'll get a different.
No.
Okay.
No.
It's fairly obvious because you're looking at her in the face. I'm assuming, right? Or are you like talking down?
Oh, yeah.
You're talking to her.
I'll give her eye contact.
Just straight tits. Just staring at her
Staring
tits.
straight into her eyes.
Yeah. Around her eyes, you see a different color than what she is. She's like a purplish hue, but what do they see? Or what does Sorrel see? Marcelina? Cannon has not yet noticed.
Oh, I know what this is.
Mhm.
I have scales. I have dragon scales on my cheeks. It goes to like right here, and then like it stops like right here to here, and I have little scales. They're dragon scales. Blue
Okay.
dragon scales.
I don't mean to be rude, but can I ask about the scales on your face?
Yeah. It's a little bit of a touchy subject. I'm still trying to figure it out right now.
I'm terribly sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm just really trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to figure out what happened to me, honestly. I had some things go on before I left home, and I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out day by day.
Well, at least you have family to support you.
Yeah, I'm really blessed by that.
Yeah. And as this conversation ends, we're pulling into port. We're not going to play that out. Nathaniel, you know what you're doing mainly.
Whoa,
Whoa, what's he doing?
the line.
I'm doing the new Venom emote.
And we are now in the port. And
Oh, man.
it's fairly empty for some reason, which you wouldn't. It's weird. You don't really know why
I'm
it's
going
empty.
to immediately rush off the boat without really looking around much.
Okay.
I have no control over my token again.
Oh, yeah.
Would Aries look like the physically strongest of the crew who's like with us?
Yes.
I will turn to him as we're getting off and say, "Do you mind giving me a hand?" I don't know if I mentioned it. Kalios walks with like a full auxiliary cane, like Victor from Arcane, like under the armpit.
Oh,
Get
so
it? Arcane.
He's struggling to walk.
Okay.
Arcane.
Maybe the real
Yeah,
Arcane was
I
defensive
guess.
online.
I guess I help them all. Like, you want me to carry you across, or how do you want to do this, little man?
Just old man.
Okay.
28.
Apologies. Like, I
Just-
guess I hold his hand.
Just a hand with balance. And I will step up onto the board.
You are the oldest here in the group.
Oh,
Technically, yeah. Well,
I guess I just escort him across the
thank you.
bridge. And then, as I cross, I guess before I cross and I walk over to the edge, like I put my hand in the water and like say a little something, and then there's thank you, my Tempest, and then just walk away.
I walk over to him before he does this and say goodbye to your mistress, are you?
Yes, my first love. Ever tell you I got kissed by a god?
Only several times.
Still dream about her.
I'm getting assaulted.
As you're walking, I know, just scream everywhere. As you're walking by, there's no music, there's no vendors at the shops, just a lonely woman, veiled, with a blue robe, very nice, playing music on the piano, looking away from y'all.
Do
I'm gonna
I
turn
recognize the song?
No, it seems old, really, really old, but beautiful.
I'm gonna turn to
Do
Aries, who's
I
still next to him.
recognize it?
You do. It's
Oh,
a song of old, and it's actually from the Fae. But it's just a pretty song that used to be played in springtime, when the flowers are blooming. Just kind of like a happy, joyful, a new day has begun kind of song.
hmm. I want to approach the woman and say, I recognize that song. The song of for the song of spring, no?
Nathaniel, make sure you take your little fucking buddies because you wanted to save Kyle. Kyle was supposed to die, but you can move them. You should. Can you move them?
No more.
I can't move him.
Okay, here I'll grab them for you. My bad.
But I can. I can move.
Yeah,
Kyle.
I just edited it. Yeah, they're all yours. She stops, and she turns to you, Sorrel. And you see, you just come all over her face. No. She turns.
Sorry, the music's just really good.
God, I love this
I
music.
just got so excited.
God damn it. She turns to you, and you see a face of porcelain white. Something you don't know. Something new. And she talks to you in weird movements. Kind of not human, not real. And she says, "You recognize the song. That's odd."
Odd. It's quite popular, isn't it?
My dear, not anymore.
Oh. Sorry, I'm a bit out of sorts.
As
She
you turns.
turns.
Drown, I'm gonna be like, oh, what the fuck? As I like back up.
Yeah, and she turns to the rest of you, and you see a woman made of what seems like metal, and
Metal, you said.
only two of you would recognize what she is, and that would be Callios and Cannon.
Really? What do I roll?
History check with advantage. With advantage. I mean,
Can I roll
24.
as well?
You can.
Oh.
You history the fuck out of that.
Where's my
Okay.
sheet?
God damn it! It's Joseph Stalin.
Callios, you do not get advantage, so
Oh,
you
sorry.
get 6. You're kind of off the side. You don't really get a full glimpse of her. And she turns, and Cannon, you see a warforge standing in front of you.
Oh, shit.
And she turns and she says, "Hello, everyone. I was only expecting 2 of you, but I guess I don't know."
Are you?
She turns to Cannon and says, "I've been expecting you."
I imagine you're the Warforged my master sent me to.
I am. We don't use that word here. Everybody knows, but it's kind of scared. People get scared.
Can I interject really quick?
Okay.
A Warforged. I had I had a dream about a Warforged. I'm supposed to find you. Are you in possession of anything important?
Aren't we all?
I suppose so.
No,
I didn't mean to interrupt you too much, though. You were.
it's okay. Your master sent a letter, Cannon, that you're on the run.
Yeah, but yeah, let's try to keep that down.
Well, you outed me, so
Well, that's fair, I suppose. I also suppose she told you what I made.
yeah. And by the look of everyone's faces when you say that, it seems like you've showed them as well.
Well, circumstances provided a situation I figured would be best to use it.
It's really loud.
It it is.
I don't know why she sent me to you specifically.
I'm in possession of something that I've fought for the past 2 years, 3 years. And I've heard about your mother. And she looks at you, Rosalina. Your mother as well. And I think you two could be of help for me.
Both of us?
Can I join the conversation?
Of course.
I'm gonna go right here. Excuse me.
Both.
Excuse me. Sorry.
And
How much room?
Kalios, you would have recognized the name Warforged, by the way. When
Yeah. I'm
Cannon
kind of
said
lost
it.
in thought right now.
Yeah, of course.
And I'll just pass by and be like, you mentioned me, how I'm beneficial. I don't know how. I would be.
Well, you're like your mother, are you not?
I believe so. I have a bit of her personality, but I was more with my father.
I'm more looking for the curious type that likes to solve things.
I do like to do that. Yes, ma'am.
I've been protecting something that, shall we say, is asleep?
Asleep?
Mm-hmm. But, I didn't really want to take everybody, but are y'all traveling together as of now?
I'm assuming so.
In a way.
Well, the more the merrier, I guess. Follow me.
I'll follow her.
And, yeah, she takes you down the winding path through Atheron, and you see people and shops, but you're not taking the main road. You're walking around towards the outskirts, just past the dock, more inland, and she takes you to a field, but it's something eerie, something old, and looks like there have been fighting here in the past. But it's a ruin. And let me grab the ruins for y'all. Give me 1 second.
As we're walking, I ask her, "Is there any place to play cards around here? Know anything about that?"
There's
There
always a
is.
place to play cards.
I have to grab all of your tokens. I did not prepare this ahead. My bad. I'm stupid.
No worries. Who the hell is that?
I grabbed the wrong NPC. Kalios. I think that's everybody. Is everybody? Can you move?
Nope.
Yeah, she's right here.
The nether.
You can't move?
No, I can't.
Vintage steel!
Why can't y'all
Vintage
move?
steel.
Glinted steel.
Vintage steel.
The Nether.
The nether.
The nether.
Okay.
The
Everybody move now?
villagers.
Yep, I'm good.
Pretty good. Okay.
I'm good.
And this is what y'all see. I'll see ruins, just on the outskirts of town. Nobody's traveling here. It looks like everybody kind of avoids this place. Maybe it's not known. And she's
Whisper
walking.
over to Aries, like, what are the odds she's gonna kill us all?
I don't think I'm gonna bet on that right now. I don't think that's a good idea.
You two
You want
are
the-
did.
I don't know. Let's say about 25%.
I'll take those odds.
Do I
Mhm.
recognize any of the ruins? Like what they might be ruins of? Or if it's religious in any way?
You can make a religion check for sure. And she stops right here on the crossroads.
4.
4, you do not.
Sorry, didn't mean to do that.
She stops right here.
I'll just kind of stop behind her and I say, we lost?
No, we're right where we're meant to be. As if fate brought us together.
Do I
Seems
recognize anything?
No, but you do feel something. Like a want, a longing, something inside that wants to get out, wants to do something. And you, Rosalina, feel a surge of power similar to what happened a few months ago.
Can I do
You-
like? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Can I do like arcana magic? Can I do that?
You want to cast a spell?
No. I just want to see what's going
I
on.
think she was to
That's
roll
really it.
Arcana.
Oh, roll
Yeah.
Arcana, yeah. You can roll Arcana.
Yeah. I'm sorry. That should have been more specific. That's on me.
Just get a vibe of the area, see what's kind of drawing.
Damn.
Dude, oh my god. Piss me off.
Give me 1 second.
Nathaniel, how tall is your character?
6 foot something. Let me see. 6 foot.
Oh, I'm taller
Who's that?
than you. Oh my god. That's big. That means when you were puffing your chest out to me earlier, it's like I was looking at my nephew. Looking at my little cousin.
How tall are you?
6'3".
Ah, you're not that taller than me,
Yes, I
man.
am.
Chill out.
Serious.
I'm not all.
he's 6'3", but he has Jordans on.
Yeah, got J's on.
With the heel things in them.
Don't step on my
Okay.
J's now.
Hey, now,
With a
I'm
9
settle
Arcana.
down.
With a 9
I'm not a
Arcana.
Christian.
You don't sense anything abnormal, you don't feel the ley lines, but even with a 9, something strange is happening near you, but not towards the ruined house.
Okay. I want to ask her, be like, is there? I feel something. I feel like there's something going on here, but I'm not sure what it is. Can you give me just something? I'm just really confused. I feel that my hold on. I just feel like there's something in the ruins that's off. That's giving me something.
You're supposed to be the curious one. And she'll turn to Sorrel and say, "Does this remind you of anything?" And she looks over at the statue.
No, but I feel a yearning. I feel a desire, but I don't understand it.
She'll turn to the rest of you and say, "Have you all ever heard of the story of the Lost Sentinel?"
I have.
I don't hear a lot of stories.
I have.
Callius, you can make a history check to see if you've read the book, maybe when you were younger.
Alrighty, I did a lot of reading.
Ares, you probably wouldn't have had books
Dumbass.
on the ship like this.
No, like I said, the only thing I would have had were like sea stories or like tales, like verbal stories, nothing like I
Yeah.
actually read.
With the 14, Do you remember there was a book you read in passing? It wasn't. I mean, it was just a book to you. You know, it wasn't crazy religious or like anything that really piques your fancy. But you remember there was a book.
I'll nod my head
Um,
along with Cannon, or whoever else recognized
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
And she says,
Well, I know, I do.
Yeah, I've heard of that before. I read it plenty of times.
well, she looks around, says, it's not a tale. It's a true story. Though history has rewritten itself and turned into a little children's book, but what stands before you is the sentinel of the night. Anybody do anything?
What? Lady, look, no disrespect to you, but it really was just a book, I'm pretty sure.
Is that so?
Can I roll insight on her?
Is it
You can. You can
sleeping?
certainly try.
Can I walk up to the
16.
statue?
You can.
I want to.
You do not get anything. I'm sorry.
All right.
I want to inspect it. I want to like trace my fingers over it.
You touch it. You don't have to roll anything. And the stone starts chipping.
I'm
But
gonna back
It's
up.
not
and-
fully broken.
Either a very strong girl or a very weak son.
I'm gonna look back at the rest of the party, unsure what to do.
You broke it. What did you
buy
do?
it?
Is it still like chipping away?
It cracked. About half of it cracked and a few pieces chip off. Nothing to where you could see underneath, just like the top layer, kind of like erosion.
I guess I'll go
I look at
touch it
the
and
sentinel.
investigate it too.
Okay, one at a time. What were you doing, Cannon?
I'm gonna walk up and investigate it, touch it, and do
Yeah,
whatever.
roll an investigation check.
Would I get anything because I've read the book before?
That's what the roll is for, man.
No. Yeah, we'll see. 10.
Was she saying she was the knight, the sentinel of the night, or the statue was?
She
I think
said,
she was saying she
The
was.
statue.
She said
There's a
what?
statue.
He was not meant to be forgotten.
"Hmm."
Uh,
With a 10, it seems like the statue was built newer than the ruins around. And it is strong stone after touching it. It is like reinforced. And it's magical.
Can I also investigate it?
You can.
Where's
Fuck.
investigation? So normal and then 13.
13. You get the same.
Okay.
I'm gonna ritually cast detect magic.
Detect magic. Okay.
Can I check out the little hut, the house back here?
Well,
You can.
while they do that, I'll look at Rosalina and ask if she notices anything from the book she was telling me about. Like
I
if she
mean-
wants to come inspect it further.
I'll go up and I'll just say, I mean, it was one of my favorite stories as a kid. I mean, I read it all the time, but like Kenan said, it was just from what I knew, it was a book. But
Is
I'll try
there-
to.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. I'll just say it's just like he said, it was a fairy tale. I didn't know anything about this. I didn't know if this is real or not. Like I said, he just said it was a book.
What happens in the book? Do you know? Remember?
It was just that it was a whole thing. I'm sorry, I can't go into. I'm reading the book as it's popped up right now, but I'm
While
sorry.
you're reading it, you can remember Kalios. Would you like to make a perception investigation for the
Perception, if I
broken building?
could.
Of course.
Thank
Low glimpse
you.
around.
Damn.
Damn.
Nat 20.
Huge.
You notice that you should.
It looks like there have been battles, fights. There's dried blood on the walls. There's bones in the corner, but it looks human. And there's symbols on the wall, but more like graffiti, painted symbols, burn marks, older.
Interesting. Do I recognize the symbols?
You do not.
I'm gonna call somebody who doesn't seem to be busy over. Can one of you come see if you recognize this?
Guess
I'll point to
I'm
the
not
symbol.
busy, but I don't know if I would know it. Sure, try.
Worth a shot.
Mm-hmm. And then
But
while this is
God,
happening,
you don't figure it out.
So, two things. What do I get from
Ritually
detect
cast.
magic?
Yeah.
And is there a book-shaped slot on the statue?
okay, so detect magic. You feel. Give me 1 second. Oh fuck! I'm so sorry. There is not a book-shaped
Okay.
thing on the statue. I mean,
Because I have the book like on me, so I don't know if it like would.
you do not. Your sister does.
Oh, that's what.
Remember?
Yeah.
Why the fuck can I not? Oh, sorry. Here it is. You feel with your detect magic. You feel, dude. Why the fuck is this not looking up? I'm sorry. Strong transmutation magic,
Okay.
but it is way out of your league to the point to where like you barely get transmutation out of it.
So
And
the sentinel was turned into stone.
You don't think so. But as you're doing this and you're investigating Sorrel in your minds, you don't faint or anything. You just hear like a beating. Remember my messages.
Is one of the
No, you can go back to the book if you'd like, Rosalina. Okay.
No. Mara, go ahead, because I know you're about to say something. I'll let her go first.
Okay. One of the sentences that kept repeating in my head while I was under the waters. It was, the sentinel's not dead. He merely sleeps, awaiting the call to rise again. I think it's alive. I don't think it's a statue. Or at least not one that could be called a normal statue by any means.
The woman, she does not introduce herself, and Kanan hasn't said her name, so y'all don't know her name. Chloe walks up and says, "Do y'all believe me now?"
Is there someone in this statue?
Yes.
I think the person is the statue.
No, I'm asking the.
Yeah,
the
she
one
laughs at
where-
you. She
She laughed. She said,
She just giggles. She just.
maybe I could break him out if I hit it hard enough.
No.
I'd
Hold
like to
on.
see you try.
You could try.
Can I swing on it?
No.
Swing on it.
No.
Rock,
Let me
is
see.
that you?
Please. 17.
Sorry.
You miss.
Does it hit? How the fuck fuck do I miss? It's a statue. It's staying still.
You're
Yeah,
not
but
used to
don't
being
throw
on
it
land,
around.
bro.
I
You got
guess.
sea legs.
Well, you probably hit it. It's just too strong for anything to happen.
Fuck!
Yeah.
It crumbled
Your
when
arm
I
is like
touched it.
vibrating, like when you hit like a metal baseball bat on the wall or
Mhm.
something.
I'm just.
Can I
gonna-
touch it again and try and like peel off the vines around it?
You put your hand to it, and it's the same as before.
Okay.
Little stones start crumbling, but nothing like it's gonna break off completely or anything.
What if we? Can I put my hand on it at the same time she does? See if that
You can
does
try.
anything? Yeah. I guess she's like touching it. I'll like put my hand on it, see if it does anything.
No.
Alright, I'll take it off.
You hear
Um,
again, Mira. Remember.
Remember, my
Y'all
memory
can
isn't good in
look
real
at-
life.
Look at the second message. You
The
can see
second?
Sorrel kind of like fading and getting a headache and trying to figure something out, but you don't
The
really
second
know.
message.
Maybe
I'm sorry.
saying the second message out loud could help.
What second message? The one you
The
texted?
this no the one I texted, the most recent one,
Okay.
the one that you got on the ship
Oh.
when you pass out. Yes.
Okay. I thought you were. Okay. All right. The message was, "My child of
Are you saying this out
creation."
loud? I'm sorry. Before you
Yes,
continue.
I'm saying this out loud.
Okay. So everybody near can hear. Yeah. Come.
The veil trembles. The sentinel stirs, his slumber ending. He was not meant to be forgotten, nor were you meant to walk alone. Seek the one built of steel and memory, the warforged who knows not yet what she guards. Seek the one of scales and fate, the sorcerer bound by blood and past. They walk the path whether they know it or not. Their threads tangle with yours, with his. 7 pieces. But first, the one who sleeps. Find him before the shadow does. Find him before the past becomes the future.
Everybody near hears this out loud.
Can I see that written down? Can you send that in general?
I can. Yeah. Now that she said it out loud, I can.
Okay,
Shit, my
it
Duolingo
seems
listening.
clear to me that this sentinel is the one who sleeps, and we must awaken him, or at least protect him from this shadow.
Can I?
Can I ask the... Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I guess can I try to do some more with it? Can I try to touch the
What do you do?
statue?
You're gonna touch it.
Mm-hmm.
You reach out. The bottom half of the statue starts crumbling. It is barely holding. There's something missing, but it is not standing strong anymore.
7 pieces. There is 7 of us. 8 if you count Kyle.
We really don't do that, though. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest.
I don't. No offense,
Perhaps-
Kyle, but I'm not sure if you're.
You're real cool, Kyle.
What?
Thumbs up.
for almost killing you. Actually, I'm not, but you know.
Who, me?
You did that?
I guess. I mean, should we all like touch it now?
Mm,
I think.
seems worth a try.
I put my hand, I guess, next to Rosalina's.
I get on my tiptoes so I can touch it.
Put a hand on.
I touch it.
Nothing's happening. It's the same.
I
Yeah,
want to
are we
ask...
stupid?
Yeah.
I want to ask the Warforged woman if she knows anything about a sorcerer bound by blood and past, the scales of fate.
She giggles,
Oh.
looks at you, and looks at Rosalina standing next to you.
Is Rosalina a sorcerer?
I am a sorcerer.
Oh, that makes sense.
Sorry.
No, that
Haven't said anything yet.
Rosaline, do you need lotion? Why are your around your eyes? It looks so dry.
Oh,
You
no,
haven't been
no,
drinking
it's
water. Or...
no. I've been drinking water. I've been taking care of myself. I've had something. I've had something happen before I left, and it didn't go good. I don't know. It didn't go good at all, and I'm still trying to figure it out right now.
Well, I mean, whatever happened, it might tie into this. I don't know. I think they're talking about you.
But I didn't mean to do it. I don't know what really. I don't know what happened.
Sorrel, you remember that the second message mentions 3 people,
The
not just 2.
Warforge? Let's see. It mentions the Warforge.
Mm-hmm.
It mentions the Sentinel. It mentions the
It
Sorcerer.
mentions the sorcerer, the warforged, and how they are tied to you.
Okay. Can I ask this Warforged lady to touch the statue?
Okay. She goes up and touches the statue, and
And
it
back away
breaks.
just in case it explodes.
It crumbles, and standing there
I think
under the
this.
statue
Oh, sorry. Go on.
is the Sentinel of the Night.
I think the Sentinel is just
Good.
sexist because it only works for women.
Is he 6'4" as well? Does he hate period cramps?
Yeah.
It's like
Seriously, he's like 6'5".
But
He's
the Sentinel is not moving. He looks frozen in time. He looks like he's mid-battle. There's not fear, but like a commanding presence to him, wielding his sword mid-strike.
Hiding behind the warforged.
wait. So you saying oh fuck it up? You're saying that he's like does it look like his sword is commanding him, or is he just like frozen? in
He's
time?
frozen, like he was frozen mid-battle.
Can I do a medicine check on him, see if he's even alive?
You can try,
Can I also attempt that?
of course.
We'll roll the dice on it.
And while this is happening, the sorcerer,
Oh, fucking no.
Miss Rosalina, 17. He seems alive.
He's alive.
Rosalina, you feel more of that power, that arcane power, just flowing through what used to be the statue. And it feels similar to what it felt back then. But it feels like maybe if you cast a spell, something crazy would happen.
I wonder what you need to do, Cielo.
who knows?
I know that's crazy. I wonder what.
Try attacking him.
I don't think I want to attack him.
What
Try
spells do you
lying
have?
to him.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to lie to him
Fuck
either.
you.
What spells do you have?
Do a vicious mockery. Call him a bitch.
I
Make
don't
it
want to do that.
Crank him,
Slam.
Read us out. Read us out your spell list.
I'm thinking what I'm thinking of right now.
Fireball.
No. No, not fireball. I was thinking detect magic, message. I'm not gonna do chromatic orb. I think that would be a good idea.
Go with message, I feel like.
Do power word kill.
Yeah.
I'm gonna-
Do like a cantrip. 'Cause it might just be like casting anything in general while unfreezing, like
I'm-
sensing your
Ma-
magic instead of like a specific spell.
Message also might let you talk to him.
Yeah,
That's
oh,
true.
true.
I'm gonna try message. I'm gonna try message.
What do you say? Message has a limit on
No,
words,
that's
right?
sending.
That's sending us a message.
Message is just like
Here's
it's
a
a limited
message.
range.
Yeah.
Getting a Skype call in your head.
Send a message to the sentinel.
I'm just going to send my message.
What do you say?
Oh, I have to think about it because now I'm nervous. I just want to tell him that I've read the book about you since I was a kid. I still have your book. Is what can I do to help you? I don't know. I thought you were fake. I didn't know you were real. What can I do to help you? What can I do to free you?
As you cast this message, Valen, you awake from your slumber to this message in your head, and you are no longer frozen. Gabriel,
Where?
He's still frozen.
Where? What are? Where? Who are y'all?
Am I still sending him a message? Sorry.
you already sent that message.
Oh.
He's not frozen anymore.
I step outside. Who's asking?
Well, me.
Who's you?
Well, I asked first. I would like a reply.
Hi, I'm the one that sends you the message. My name's Rosalina. Who?
Pleasure to meet you, Rosalina. My name is Valen.
Valen? Okay. Pleasure to meet you.
And is this your underlings?
Whoa.
No, I've just met them. The other tiefling over there, that's my brother. His name's Cannon.
Pleasure.
But we've just met on a ship. It's a whole thing, but no, we're just acquaintances right now.
Where are we?
That's a good question.
We're at a ruin right now, here in the Celestial, the Pinnacle.
Outskirts of Atheron.
Atheron,
In the
sorry.
Solstice Pinnacle.
Sorry. We just got here. That lady over there introduced us to you, and now we're here. Yes, sir.
Atheron, you say?
Yes, sir. Atheron.
Oh. And sorry. It has been so long. Thank you.
Mr. Stone, do you know how to play cards?
Wait, where'd the lady go?
She just disappeared?
She just vanished. Just now, she just vanished.
Wait, what?
Did any of us see anything?
I look around and look at
She just vanished.
Kalios. I say, have you?
Yeah.
Did you see where she went?
She was behind you a second ago.
At one point, I was standing right behind her. I was hiding, and I missed it, I guess.
I did not trust her.
She's my master seems to trust her, so she has mine for now. But I'd be lying if I said she wasn't a little strange. But I mean, I think most of the people I've met today are.
You can say that again.
I won't take that personally.
And everyone's names here? What is your name, Goblin?
I am Greenwald Gobgola.
Pleasure to meet you, Valen.
Likewise, but you never answered my question. Do you know how to play cards?
I did play cards. Yes, I've played.
Okay. And he wipes his brow because he's not sure if he can really like pull one over on this guy.
I'm Kanan. I know Rosalina introduced me, but do you know what happened to you?
I was fighting, and I only remember glimpses. That lady y'all were with, that Warforged. She tended to me.
So,
I don't know. I only remember being in the midst of fight. And it just ended.
As much as it
I'm
bothers
sorry.
me, I don't think really any of us know much of what's going on here, but things were strange even once we arrived to the town. None of us are too sure what's going on.
You just woke up. Are you hungry?
Very.
Maybe we should talk about this over some food and not in this, frankly, very creepy place.
That's a good idea. Can we find a place that has a card dealer in it?
Can we find a
I got
Wendy's?
another kind of hungry. I got another kind of
Wendy's?
hungry. if you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
Wendy's. So y'all go back to the city?
If we can.
Yeah.
You're in good a place as any.
Is there any way to like drag and copy, Caleb? I'm sorry.
Yeah, so with your mouse,
Mhm.
drag like you would if you were like copy pasting over everybody.
Oh, you just literally copy paste?
Yeah, and then
You can also change
Oh,
the map
so-
without changing the token layer so that everybody's still there.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna
Oh,
paste
this
everybody
looks
here.
much nicer than it did before.
Y'all were going around the outskirts. Now you are now. You walk back into town.
Also, I can't move my token.
Oh my god, I need to figure this shit out after this. My bad.
I look at you. I say, Valen, right?
Yes.
Are you a drow?
No. I look down at my hands and see a differential in my appearance.
Mm-hmm.
I look up to Kanan and say, I'm a Shatterkai.
I can't say I've ever met one before, but would Kanan know about their like association with the Raven Queen and like them being from the Shadowfell?
You can make a religion check.
Because I was gonna say it, but I don't know. Because like that'd be metagaming, and I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Oh fuck no!
You don't know
I
shit, brother.
Yeah.
You've never seen a Shadowkai in your life.
Sorry, I didn't mean to pry. If it was, I can't say I've seen many folk like you.
That is alright. I seem to be much darker than before.
Hey, maybe you're the last of your kind.
You say that with a lot of joy, Glad. I'm good at that.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be more like uplifting. I don't know.
Avatar, the last Shatterkai. Are we able to find like a restaurant or a tavern?
Yeah, but again, the city seems a little empty for some reason.
Can I make an
like I
investigation
say, can
or
I
like a perception?
to get like a vibe check? See if there's anybody
Yeah,
like
y'all,
watching us or anything.
y'all can make either one.
If I roll another nat one, I'm gonna crash out.
Can I also
He's crashing now.
can I also attempt perception?
You can.
He's just gone. He left the room.
Everybody. Well, not everybody, not canon. Everybody that rolled a 14 and higher. Y'all notice that there are people in windows and inside buildings and stuff like that, but they're not walking around. And it's about 4 or 5 p.m. You know, there's still daylight. Still should be shops open.
Do they seem
Um,
frightened
I'm gonna
when we
go-
see them?
Or do they
They-
look like mannequins? That they're like completely still.
They're moving, like they're peeking out, seeing what's kind of going on. They're not used to this kind of stuff going
Strangers.
on, but
I'm gonna go up to one of the doors and knock on them from one of the buildings there's people inside of.
sure. There's one right in front of you. You knock, and a little kid comes running. You hear that little feet, and opens the door. Hello.
Oh, hello. Are your parents home?
Yeah, they're upstairs. Why?
I was just looking to ask a few questions about the town. Me and my friends just arrived from overseas
On purpose?
on purpose.
Well, it gets scary at nighttime, so I wouldn't stay around.
I see. Do you know, is there somewhere that travelers stay?
You hear coming from upstairs. Scaria! Close the door and get up here now. Okay, Mom. Slams the door shut just right in your face.
I'm gonna turn to the group and say, I think we should find somewhere to stay out of the streets for the night.
It doesn't seem like we're too welcome here.
Is it because I'm green?
I'm
Or
still
blue
worried about
sky.
this shadow that we heard talked about in my vision.
So y'all are planning to try to find somewhere outside of town. Maybe that's a little more open.
I was gonna say
Or,
a tavern
is it like
or
a
like
hotel or something like?
or like an
around here?
abandoned building.
Y'all can walk. You know that. So looking at the map, this left side, kind of leads towards like the outskirts where the farms and other stuff. Who wrote secret treasure on the map? Oh,
You
it was
wrote that,
Mira. it was the pink one. North is more into town, so you could probably assume that's going to be the similar vibe. Right side is where you came from, so it seems left side's more like rural, like the outskirts.
How much longer is it till last light?
It's about 5:30 p.m., so you have 3-4 hours.
Why don't we look for somewhere, some kind of building to stay in, and meet back here in like an hour once we found something?
It's not a bad idea, but I mean, how are we gonna divvy it up?
Well, we probably shouldn't go alone.
I'm gonna walk over to
There's one
Celio.
way to go.
I'm gonna walk up to you and I'm like, probably get you some clothes first before we go on our search.
Or she's covered.
She's like
Your shirt
covered
is
with like a
large.
dirty shirt. Like it is like a big oversized shirt that's dirty, full of sweat and seawater. Probably not
Most
the
of the
best
people I knew in my
shirt.
life couldn't even afford a simple rag.
Yeah, and she also doesn't have pants. She's just fucking free
Yeah,
balling.
there's fur.
Well,
down
it's a
there.
pretty big shirt. It's covering.
It is a pretty big shirt,
I
but
got some leg here.
There's fur down there. Yeah. She doesn't shave her legs.
I'm still like, we should probably
Why-
get some clothes.
Why don't we split up, look for
I'll go
somewhere to
with you
stay and
then.
pants?
Said you, Sorrel and Globgula could go get her some clothes, and maybe the rest of us could go look for somewhere to stay.
I also asked the
Sounds like a plan to me.
shopkeepers. Gold. One thing I learned is gold is always good to
I
get
just thought y'all were
information.
friends. I thought, you just go with them, but
Are there any street signs that like point to like the plaza or like the shopping district or anything like that?
Yeah. You are kind of in the plaza, the main street right now, and so you see a sign that says Main Street, and it doesn't have an arrow or anything. And then you see kind of down here, pointing to the left side, and it says farmhouse slash inn. And then on this right side, you see a sign that says ruins, but it has like scratch marks and like graffiti. People don't really care about that place. But it seems like this is normally where the shops are. Like this is the bread and butter of the town, is this kind of square.
Is there anywhere that looks like they might sell food?
Everything's kind of closed. You don't really, unless you're knocking on doors.
Yeah, I will.
if
Yeah.
yeah, go around seeing.
Okay.
Do I see any like food carts that I can, do a little picking from?
There is a food cart right here, but remember, you are being watched.
Okay.
Not if you're sneaking. though.
But this
You
cart
could just
right here in the
leave
middle.
some money on the card.
True,
in
you could leave a
exchange.
few gold on the cart.
I'm going door to door. Do you have any food? I'm hungry.
Please.
Please.
Just a little more.
Really
Okay,
work
so you
on that can.
knock on a door,
Yeah.
and what do you say through the door?
Do you have any food to spare? I have money.
You can make a persuasion check.
I'm about to just go
Come on.
rob somebody.
No. 17.
Do
It's big.
I'm really playing the limp.
Yeah.
Oh, I am
Please,
hurting
sir, may I have
so
some more?
bad. I am
Yeah.
hurting.
You must bounce on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it's fucking
Why am I Dracula?
You must
This you go to this house next door, and it looks like a little antique shop, maybe ran by an old lady. And she hobbles over to the window, and you hear faintly through the window, "Go away! We don't want anybody here right now.
I just need some food, and I will leave as quick as I can.
It's dangerous. Make another persuasion check.
15.
14 was a DC. She's gonna look around, and she's gonna say, there's an inn that's still open." She's like whispering through the window. "There's an inn that's still open, just down this way. They have people that can protect themselves, but don't stay too long, please."
Thank you. I'll slip a gold under the door. And
She closes the curtains, and you hear the gold kind of scrape across the floor, and she
seems we should just head to this inn.
I walk in and I walk into the inn because you said this building was.
You better walk into the shop.
no.
Time
Hello?
to settle down.
No.
You said this
You
building
saw
was the inn, right?
No, you saw a sign that was on this edge, and that had an arrow pointed down the street where it said farmland / inn.
do we want to head
Oh,
to
that's
the
where I go.
inn? It doesn't seem
Yeah.
like the people here are very keen on selling to us.
Yeah, I want to
That's
find
right.
someone I can play cards with.
Yeah. Do you steal from this food cart?
Nah, if people are watching, I'll hold back for now. Because we're heading to an inn anyway.
All right, let's head to the inn.
I can't move my token. I'm sorry. I'm trying.
Unbelievable.
I'm gonna play him.
You're banned. See ya.
Bye. Okay, and you'll travel to where the fuck is it? I'm
Talk
so
to
sorry.
Varys on the way there, so just trying to break the awkward silence. Back. So what were you fighting before everything happened? If I can ask.
I was on the front lines, but I I don't recall why or who I was fighting.
We've got another person with a memory problem with us, so you're not on your own.
Can I join the conversation real quick? That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just try to butt in real quick. Not rude, but I'll just say I know that there's I think I told you during my message whenever I sent it to you that there was this book that's kind of based off you and that you're going through a battle and then everything kind of just went south. But if you want to, I don't know if it would offend you or anything, but
Do
I
you,
would love you to read it if you could.
do you
It's
have it?
just, I do, yes. But from what I knew at the time, that it was just a fairy tale. But I'll, I'll give it to you. I'll let you read it, and please tell me what you know or from what you can
May I?
remember. Yeah, of course. Please take it, and I'll give him my book.
Thank you.
Oh, we're gonna sleep in the fucking stables.
Get in there.
Not the worst place I've slept.
Can everybody move their tokens?
Your character sounds like those stories of parents going to school back in the day, uphill both ways.
I guess.
Okay.
I'll...
Yeah. So you're walking down the street. It turns from road to dirt path. You see farms, farmland, animals. You smell the animals, and you come to this big. I mean, what looks like an inn. That says inn on the little sign outside. And you walk up and you can see faintly an older woman tending to the stables. And you see the indoors. What do you do?
I'll walk in and just say, hello. We heard this was a place we could stay. Not many in the town were too hospitable to us.
Rosalina, did you want to say something? I cut you off.
No, you're okay. I can't move my token.
I.
I'm sorry.
Do you have them grouped together?
No, it says you can move it. Try it.
If they're grouped, like in a group, though, you won't be able to move them unless you can move every token.
Oh, yay!
Oh,
Yay!
Okay, I was about to say it says you can.
Sorry, I'm stupid.
Okay. So is that what you say, Ken?
Yeah.
Yes, you can. You can stay here and dine here, of course. The townsfolk, they're superstitious as of late, and we have a business to run. We can't close up like they do.
What is it that they're so
Yeah,
worried about? They wouldn't tell
they
us.
seem kind of racist.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the thing around here, isn't it? Us poor people can't really afford to be racist and turn people like you away. But there.
That's crazy.
It's been weird for the past year or so. There's been on and off fights of it feels like a shadow. This group comes and takes, kills, and goes. It doesn't make any sense. But once the metal lady came and was protecting us, we're still scared of her. Of course, she's very powerful, but I don't know. The shadows don't seem to come out here often. So
This metal lady, has she ever like just disappeared out of thin air in front of you before? Because like that kind of just happened to us.
yes, she was staying here at one point. I don't know why she didn't really sleep. she's kind of sat in the corner, but she just vanishes sometimes. I'm not too sure.
Okay.
Can I insight
how
her
much-
to see if like I can tell if like she can like poison the food or like kill us in our sleep or something?
Sure, vibe checker.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna approach and just say, how much for some rooms?
Well, first, Cannon, she seems like a normal innkeeper. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay.
The rooms here are cheap. We don't get much. We have, I mean, there's quite a few of you. We have solo rooms. We have big beds if y'all are staying together, or we have a camping room where we just kind of put sleeping bags down for everybody. They all kind of are separate in prices, of course.
How much does a single room run?
A single room will about 3 gold.
I'll get myself one of those.
Yeah.
How much for the camping room?
Well, the camping room can fit quite a few. But we usually charge about 10 to a whole group, kind of like a discount.
Seems like that might be the better option. If something happened, we'd all be together.
And dinner, of course, is served, but it's a separate price.
If you want to sleep in that room together, you can, but I'm not going to sleep with people I just met.
Are you some kind of prude?
Something like that.
Can I go up to Cannon real quick?
Mm-hmm.
And just go up and say, I'll say, I think that as of right now, in the way that the situation is, I think that it would be the best option for us to just sleep together for tonight, all together as a group. I mean, if you want to, you're more than welcome, but I think that would be the best idea for now.
Well, certainly an idea, but I don't know if I'd call it the best. I think I'll stay in my own room tonight.
We also have upgraded rooms if you want the largest, because you seem like the leader of the group. We have a queen bed, for one that just has a low desk, and we have a king size room, like the suite that has a fairly large bed and a nice desk and some books and shelves and stuff. But those will come with an extra price. Or you can get a single and have a little bath in there, or just a normal room, of course.
The singles have a lock on them, right?
They do. They all do.
That's all I need.
Okay. Well, 3 gold then.
I'll hand her 3 gold.
Okay. And the group?
Can I talk to her?
Of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell her. Me and my friend here. I'm gonna put my hand on Kyle. We're gonna be in these stools all night, celebrating our newfound freedom. I'm gonna put like 10 gold, or how much does a drink cost here?
Not 10 gold.
Yeah, 1 gold would probably get both of you 2 drinks each, so about 4 drinks for 1 gold. And they're like large glasses.
Alright. I'm gonna slap 10 gold. I'm like, don't let this bar go empty. And can you get a dress for that lady over there?
Of course. I mean, it's my dress, but for a gold, I'll. Or like one of her dresses, obviously.
She just fucking takes that shit off. You know what?
Anything for a gold coin.
They're poor, man. They are. She's talking about one of her dresses that she uses.
You could talk to her about that, but just get her something to wear and a bath for me, my friend here, and I look over at her and I said, "Do you have money?"
Sorrel?
Oh, me?
So, yeah, I look at you, so I'm like, "Do you have money?"
Let's check the character sheet here.
Random bread
Where was she putting
grabbed off the ship.
I doubt it. No. Nothing. I'm broke.
I'm also
Can
gonna
I
take.
can I offer to like help the lady with chores or dishes or anything, laundry,
I
in
can I
exchange
can
for room
give
and
you
board?
I can give you how much ever you need. I'll give you some. That's okay, and you don't need to prepare anything.
Oh, that would be lovely. Thank you very much. I hate to be a burden.
No, please. I'm more than welcome to. And however much she needs, I'll give it to the lady.
It's just 1 gold.
I'm gonna
I'll give her
Okay.
the
Can
one.
I?
I'm gonna have a sidebar with Rosalina, just a little bit away from everybody. Um, as I kind of like want to pull her aside as everybody's like talking and doing stuff. I'm telling her, so look, believing in the best in people has always been a trait you've had, and an admirable one. But we just found out those guys were pirate slavers, and of course they were forced to now. But we don't know these people, Rosie, and I'd much rather be safe than sorry. If you want, we could get one of the bigger beds and just hunker down there. But I just I don't trust people at first until they are.
I I know. I know that it could get me into trouble, but they don't seem like bad people to me. I mean, granted, those two fellers over there, and I'll point at Aries and his friend Kyle. I'll be like, I know that they kind of got me into some trouble, but they were forced to, and I don't know. I don't see any I don't see any bad aura with them. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out, but I understand what you're saying, and I appreciate that. And I will
Look
be
at the
more
drinking.
up in the lookout for
I
them.
look her in the eye. I said, "Look, you're an adult now, and you can make your own decisions. But if you change your mind, just let me know, and then I'll just kind of walk back over."
As you walk back over, the second lady has returned, washed her hands, of course, and
Thank God.
yeah, she says, "Hello, I'm Willow. I'm gonna be showing you to your rooms. Um, I heard that there's gonna be a single, and y'all haven't decided on another room.
Do we want to do the one with all of us together? Did we decide?
I'm cool with that. I'll sleep under a table if I gotta.
I don't think that you
I
should sleep under a table.
I don't need a room. I'm not very tired.
I mean, he was a statue for who knows how long.
Okay. So
Keep in mind
the
that this shadow, I think they're after you, Varys, right?
Valen.
Valen?
Balin.
How do
I'm
you
thinking of
spell
the League
Valen?
of Legends character. Oh, Valen. There was a voice I heard, and it spoke of a shadow trying to find you. Just be weary.
Thank you. And what was your name?
Sorrel.
Sarah. Very well. I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
So the group room then,
Not good to me.
in case people want to sleep, or if they're too intoxicated to walk to their own rooms. And she looks over at Aries and Kyle, just down and shit.
Oh, I'm sitting at the bar.
Yeah, I know.
Seems
She
like
like looks over at you.
Yeah.
And she's okay. Well, Canon, sir, if you'd follow me,
I'll go
and she takes you. Yeah. She takes you to this room up top.
thought I got the one with
This
the
will be your
bath.
room. No, that costs extra, brother. You said just a single.
Oh,
If you want
hell
the bath, you can have it.
I'll toss an extra gold at her for the bath.
It's 4 gold, so yeah. Then yeah, of course you can have this one.
I'm not trying to stank.
Yeah.
Oh, can I?
Um,
Oh,
What do you? Wait, what?
she walks into this big room over here, finds something, comes back down with a dress. For Miss Sorrel.
Thank
This
you
is
very
for
much.
you, of course. And the group, I'm sure y'all will be eating dinner or something, but it's the big room on the right. It's hard to miss.
Alrighty. Is that 2 gold from each of us?
However y'all want to split it. 10 gold from one, 2 gold from each, whatever.
I'll throw 2 in since
I'll throw 2.
Put my
How
2
much
in.
gold does Kyle have?
Can we make Kyle pay for
has-
the full room?
freeloading, Kyle.
Kyle can pitch in 2 gold.
Kyle doesn't have any gold.
Kyle.
He's
I'll give
I have 2 now.
Yeah, he was also a pirate though. It's like,
Yeah, he might have some gold, but
yeah.
If
me and
I
Kyle are sleeping on the fucking bar though. We're not going to a room. That's why I said. So I paid 10 gold for me and Kyle to get drunk and stay at the bar.
Okay. Then Kyle will not pitch in.
Put in 2 gold.
if I may,
Mhm.
I'd like to cover the room for y'all as a token of my appreciation.
Thank you.
It's so hot,
much.
so dreamy.
Cash my 2 gold back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then Valen, 10
Thank
gold.
you. Thank you, Valen.
Thank you, Valen.
And dinner will be served soon.
I walked up to Valen. Oh,
Go ahead. I was about to say you just have drinks. Like the bartender's gonna.
I walked to Valen with the mug in my hand, and I handed it up to him. I got 2 mugs, right? One I'm drinking, and one like I hand to him. And I said, "You trying to have a good time, Stone Man?"
I may indulge in a few, but I'd like to actually catch up and read this book a little bit.
I put my hand on his shoulder. I said, "You gotta understand something." Nah, that sounds a little aggressive. I said, "Come on, don't take it."
You listen to me.
You gotta understand.
You fucking listen to me right
He's
now.
been drinking. He's been drinking.
I like to cast command drink. No, I put my hand on the shoulder, like kind of like this, like a little drunkenly. And I'm like, men like us, we got to celebrate every chance we get. I could tell from how we found you. We both live very dangerous lives. I'm celebrating freedom. I guess you are too. You have something to celebrate as well. I'm celebrating freedom, and I guess you are too. Come on. Don't let a lonely soul drink alone.
I kind of tense up because I haven't really been, had any contact with anybody. As he puts his hand on my shoulder, and I say, I do appreciate what you have done, and like I said, I do think I will indulge, but if you don't mind, I would like to celebrate just in a different way.
Suit yourself. And I walk over to Rosalina and said, "So you want to drink like a sailor tonight?"
As you say this, Willow will come and say, dinner's ready, and y'all can have the big table.
Yeah. I'll come down like not in like the super formal attire, just like general,
Yeah.
sleepwear. Still with the thing on me, of course.
That thing.
Um,
And
what
if
is-
everybody would like to introduce your characters and what everybody sees.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
before that, what's the in-game date today?
It is today, the
March
28th of March.
I was gonna say what?
It's today.
It's today. What, you don't know? Get the fuck out of here, Kyle. You don't get a seat. What are you doing,
Yeah.
man? Get
Yeah,
the.
we don't have a calendar.
On the floor, Kyle.
Oh, Kyle was the only reason we got away. I want you to know that, all right? If it wasn't for the distraction, we would have been cooked.
I was supposed to die on that ship.
Valen, are you gonna join us?
I think he's reading.
Sorry,
his
that was my
note.
tweet.
He did say he was hungry.
So as we all.
Uh,
go
Yes. Sorry.
ahead. As we all sit down, Kanan is a tall, kind of lanky, light blue skin tiefling. You see he has his left horn. Well, no, yeah, its left horn is broken, where it's just kind of like these sharp nubs. As he has a little earring, with like a little crest in it of a it's a what was it? A sword and a moon, I believe it was.
Yeah.
As his other horn, it kind of like pokes up like that, kind of straight, and then is crooked, kind of like a 90-degree angle. He's kind of has this long blue tail with kind of like this harpoon point almost. You see he always has this kind of square, like holster looking thing, like a pocket, like a pouch, always on him. Regularly when he's in his clothes, he wears like long black fancy garb with this kind of like golden accents throughout it, and this like thick kind of cape with this like white fur on the back of his neck. I believe, and he has a scar on the left side of his lip, that looks like almost like a burn scar. It's kind of small, but it's noticeable. And that's Kanan.
The boy himself.
Do we just want to go clockwise around the table?
Yeah, we do.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, Sorel is. She looks like a satyr, you think. But her eyes are very piercing. She also has golden markings drawn across her, although it's not really clear whether they're makeup or tattoos of some sort. Her hair is very long, and silvery, with dark skin. And you see that her horns have the same markings as well. That's Sorel.
Right, next. So, Kalios is a red-skinned tiefling, pure white eyes, no pupils, kind of shoulder-length, swept, thick black hair, and these kind of spiral horns that go upwards and back. He's dressed entirely in white and gold, and has a holy symbol of I think it's a sun around his neck. What's my holy symbol?
It's in the Google Doc.
I'm trying to find it. I wrote a lot of stuff down.
You in fact did.
A golden sun with the burning sword at its center, surrounded by a ring of fire.
Mm-hmm.
He has like a very small side pouch, but no bag for his belongings, and a big shield on his back. One of my eyes has a large scar over it, and half of my face has very faint kind of discoloration. Walking with a limp, I have a large cane in my left hand. And dressed very, very conservatively. Not much is visible except for head and horns, or head and tail. No.
Yeah. You damn tieflings.
I just think the goblins are no good. We should build a wall.
Whoa.
Nasty cheating gobgoblin.
Well, I was trying to shoot dice. What else are you gonna shoot?
15% of the population.
Anyways, Rosalina.
You see, sorry. My skin is like a medium purple skin. I have my hair is like it's like a darker purple, like an eggplant kind of color, and it's like to my I say right here. It's more like a shaggy haircut kind of style. My horns, they're like a ram style. My right one is broken, and I do have different piercings. I do have the same piercing as Kanan, and no.
My name is not Kenan.
I said Kanan! Kanan! I'm sorry, Kanan! I'm sorry.
Kanan.
Shut up,
Kanan.
Cannon.
Shut up, Kanan. Anyways, she's wearing God, I got nervous. She's wearing like a long white dress. It kind of like has like a little collar, and it has like puffy sleeves and everything. And she has like a little vest on, and it has different designs. It's more of like a black and gold kind of design. And am I missing anything, Ethan? I feel like my scales. Of course, I do have my scales that I mentioned before. I'm trying to think.
Your horns?
And my horn. I just said my horns. That they're rim, and I have one broken.
Mm-hmm.
My right one broken, and that's it. That's all I have right now that I could think of.
Mm-hmm. Snake eyes,
So-
Mr. Greenwolf.
So, with me, you see a short green goblin dressed in a very dapper checkered suit that's white and black. He has both mischief and sadness in his eyes that you can see. He's just a little guy. There's not much to really say about his appearance wise. He's just small and green and fancy looking. He also has like a pencil mustache and slick back hair under his hat.
The Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Can the Spider-Man come out to play?
I don't know why, but I specifically don't trust him.
Something about him.
Not a Hitler mustache. It's like the little 50s, fancy guy mustache. It's really thin.
The Chaplin mustache.
Yeah. No, not the Chaplin. That's also a Hitler stash.
It's like Ethan's mustache.
Kind of, but thinner. Looks like it's like when I say pencil stash, it looks like it's drawn on. It's so thin.
Gomez
Not a
from the
pencil
Addams
on your
family.
upper lip.
Yes.
Gomez from the Addams family.
That's better.
Huge. I got it.
Mr. Sentinel.
Okay. Valen's appearance is that of a warrior who has walked the line between life and death. His skin is very pale, close to like a ashen gray. Has very darkened red eyes, cold and piercing. They almost have a shimmer of, almost reminds you of like an echo of many moments. Has dark hair streaked with white strands. And he kind of has very tattered clothing, almost like a cloak, and the armor he's wearing, almost a relic of a bygone era, reforged and mended, but still bearing the engravings of a lost kingdom. He almost gives off an energy around him, distorting the air as his kind of appearance almost shifts in and out of existence. But yeah, that's what I've got.
Nathaniel.
All right. There you see Ares, right? He's a tall orc. And he got his tusks and everything. He's like, I'm sorry. That's like the fourth time you did that. He's greenish, but he's also like a lighter green, kind of like a fuck. How do I explain it? It's like he's green. He looks like regular human skin, but with like a green tint to it.
I see the vision.
He's so you can see like sunburns and everything from like days out on the sun, out at sea. Just like sunburns. His skin is very dry and tough. And he has scars from like everywhere. Right now he's not donning his armor, so he's like shirtless, like a tattered shirt on. If you notice, like on his back, like all over his body, he has like whip scars and just battle scars from swords and stuff like that. He has this locket that kind of just like hangs around his neck, and he never takes it off. And then his eyes, which is out of characteristic for an orc, are like bright blue. Like they're almost glowing kind of blue. And like the armor that he does have on is like mixed match armor. Like it doesn't go together. It's kind of like he
Because he stole it.
collected. Yeah, he collected
They
it.
didn't collect it. He stole it.
Elected.
He collected it. He acquired this armor. And you got Kyle over here. When you think of Twink, that's exactly what he looks like.
Ares likes femboys.
They look like.
Lovers.
As dinner comes to a close, y'all are kind of introducing yourselves, getting familiar with the company you are with. Lights outside start to dim, sun is gone, turning nighttime, and it's been quite a long day for a lot of you, longer for some, as it's bedtime. Are there any bedtime conversations happening before we end it there?
I'm just gonna kind of stand up from the table after we're done eating, and it's gonna be so like proper too, like with the napkin, like like that exactly. Get up because excuse me to Ares, and as I go up to my room, before I take a bath, I'm gonna cast alarm on my door.
Okay.
The only person the alarm won't go off for is Rosalina.
Okay.
And then I will proceed.
Any other conversations before bed? Everyone's gonna be.
Can I make a performance real quick? I would like to start singing.
Oh, thank God I went to bed.
You can make a performance. you rolled an 11.
Guidance.
Was that your performance check? You can add a D4.
Big 4.
14.
I'm doing ad libs.
Did you add a D4?
Yeah.
Why don't I see the D4?
They not like us.
Do I roll it or does he roll it?
You can roll it. It's your performance check.
13. It sounds like a song. I mean, it's nothing too crazy, nothing too bad. I mean, it's just normal singing.
I'm gonna be singing all night, by the way, because Aries is a drunk fool right now.
Yeah.
It starts off with like cheerful singing, and then it goes back to like mellowed singing, and it goes up back to like cheerful singing. And then the last song you're gonna hear Aries sing before he passes out, he doesn't really sing it. He hums it, and it sounds like a lullaby. And it's like a very just beautiful lullaby.
Yeah.
Just look over whoever's next to me and go, he's a strange guy, but he's really the closest thing I have to a friend right now. He's a strange guy, though.
Valen, you turn to Valen and say this.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting party, but glad to
He likes his drink.
everyone's acquaintance.
Yeah, Aries is just
Disappear some.
celebrating life, bro. He's chilling.
Yeah. With that, everybody heads to bed, finding a cot to sleep on.
I'm grabbing this top left one, praying, and then going to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the green
else?
one because I'm green and I roll my dice a little bit before I go to bed.
Anything else?
For me, I'm gonna head to bed and then I'm gonna grab my little journal and I'm just gonna write about my day, my experience, and do little doodles here and there, and then start trying to drift off.
Okay. Valen?
Do I have to sleep?
No, I mean, the Aries and Kyle aren't sleeping. They're drinking through the night, so.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
we're gonna
I-
fall. We're gonna pass out eventually.
Oh, they're gonna pass out, yeah. But
Yeah.
as of now, everybody has head to bed and they're up talking about freedom and singing songs.
Enjoying life.
I'd like to stay up at one of the tables, maybe, and just read the book that Rosalina gave.
Okay. And with that, we're gonna end the episode there.
That was a really good first session. Had a lot of fun.